Welcome to Order of the Stone Session 2. Last time there was an issue with the SS Champagne, this ocean liner coming from Ireland to Boston. And Portia, our occultist, she had a family member on board this ocean liner, and she went to meet them at the port, but it was overdue, had not arrived. And there was quite a commotion at the port of Boston because there was a lot of people anticipating the arrival of the ship, and no one had heard of it, and there was a large storm brewing. So the harbor master approached the Captain Green of the fishing vessel, the Foggy Sea, about going out and finding out what's going on and seeing if you can determine if they need assistance or what has happened. And Portia likewise wanted to find out what's going on, and she talked her way onto the ship, offering her eyes as lookout. You made the several hour journey out into the open sea to see the ocean liner adrift, powerless, no electricity, no steam, no propulsion, just at the mercy of the seas. Managed to climb on board, not without difficulty. In fact, I think Portia took a swim, and was it Paul? No, it was Gaspar that I believe jumped in to save Portia, and managed to get back on deck. And then once there, it was just a scene of absolute slaughter and bloodshed. There was blood everywhere, pieces of body. Had been truly horrific. You made your way to the bridge to find out, who's steering this tub, and the bridge had been likewise just ravaged by violence. The windows were broken out. There was a body drained of every drop of blood, hunched over the navigation desk. The ship had no sign of steam power. Everything was dead. You went into the radio room and found that the radio had been smashed. There would be no contacting anyone for assistance. Continuing through, you found a scene of, it looked to be some sort of ritual. Portia recognized this as something occult. There was a circle drawn in chalk on the ground and bits of broken pottery around it, as well as blood and bits of bodies. And seeing this, you began to fear the worst. Decided to go and tell the people on the Foggy Sea what was happening. As you made your way down the hallway, you saw another scene of great violence, and Portia, you recognized the decapitated head of your family member. I think it was your cousin, slowly rolling around as the ship rocked side to side, unstable in the waters. You found, you went down to check on the Foggy Sea. There was a huge rogue wave that hit the ship at that time, dashing the Foggy Sea up against the ocean liner. When you went out, all you saw were bodies floating in the water, and bits and pieces of the Foggy Sea bobbing up and down before they succumbed to the waves. And for Gaspar, this meant that a parent had just died, as well as his future employment, and for Paul as well, who was first mate. This was his family, his home away from home. Continuing through the ship, you went down to try and find if you could get power restored, steam in the boilers. Going down there, it looked like it would take a few hours to do. You did spend some time getting some of the preliminary work done. You also found a crew manifest. This is, I think, handout number 2. And this should be in your journal entries under handouts. Handout 2 is, yes, a crew manifest. I'll pop that up on the screen. Mm-hmm. And it looked like in room A5, this was circled and someone was crossed out, and all of these names were in the same room. You investigated that room, and in doing so, you found that just outside the room, it looked like there was a scene of a last stand, blood in the hallway and bullets riddled through the door of this room. But once you went inside the room, everything was clear and clean. Whatever was in this room was safe, and It seemed as though perhaps people were either trying to get in or out, you're not certain, but this room did not have blood, it did not have any disturbance. There was, however, a note, and this was, I believe, handout number 1. I'll post that up on the screen as well. This was a letter, and it said, "With that much I am certain. The markings on the urns become clearer each day, as do the angelic voices that accompany them. Everything makes sense now. Only my summoners and I see the truth. The sheep around me cannot understand, but they will once the ritual is complete. From then, 30 days are needed for the energy to grow sufficiently that the next ritual may commence." And then it looked as though there was another entry and said, "It is done. The first step of the process. Glory to the rising master. Maximum consumption of the flesh. The vitality of the fallen will only strengthen the resolve of his form and bring into full contrast the reality of that which resides within. Breaking the form will not be possible. That which is freed cannot be killed. Otherwise the ancients would have used their swords and axes and flames to destroy the undestroyable rather than contain the triumvirate in those 3 unholy vessels. The images are clear in my head, as clear as they are on the vessels, carved into my soul as they are carved into the stone. Piercing the void of reality pierces the flesh, allowing for consumption of the soul along with the consumption of the flesh. The return of the master heralds the return of the true reality brought forth by," and the entry ended. Putting 2 and 2 together, it seems as though some sort of ritual has taken place on this ship. There was a mention of urns and things being written in stone, and you recall, Portia, seeing bits of broken pottery at that ritual site. And there was some sort of symbol on it, and you did identify the symbol, and I believe I've got that likewise visible. I think it was this one. Right there. You are perhaps not certain what that might mean, but there was this stylized symbol on there multiple times. You have both Paul and Gaspar have suffered, or Portia and Gaspar have suffered mightily in the depths of insanity. In fact, you're both indefinitely insane, which means that for the rest of this session, anytime you lose a single point of sanity, you will experience a bout of madness. That means that the only one with all of their faculties intact is Paul, and you are at 8 out of 14 sanity. So if you lose 6 more, you'll be in the same boat. So yeah,
you're doing good.
Your duty now is to survive. To
wait. One question,
Yep.
Game Master.
Yes.
Does that mean the revolver has 5 bullets instead of 4 because thou who shall not be named doesn't exist anymore?
Yeah, someone shot themselves in the leg, and then they washed over the deck and into the sea. So there were 6. One was used to kill the captain, self-inflicted.
Was that not a separate timeline that we don't talk about?
Yeah, that was like a dream that just, or a nightmare that just happened, and thankfully it's not going to be recurring. So, if that was the bullet that meant the end of that misery, then it was a bullet well spent. Your goal now is 1, to survive. 2 is to try and stop this thing from crashing into the docks or into the rocks or causing any damage. You've done some work on getting the boiler restored. You had mentioned maybe dropping anchor. You can't get the radio working. Also, to maybe find out exactly what happened here. People's families will want to know. If no one else, Portia, you will want to know what happened to your cousin. And
Yeah.
it's probably falls to you to try and determine that. So where we left off, you were in that room. You had seen the note that mentioned talk of this strange ritual. Where do we go from here?
Do we know how far away we are from land at this point?
It was about
How much time do we have?
it was about a 2 hour boat ride to get from Boston Harbor out to here, and you've been on the ship and kind of out here for probably 45 minutes. So probably a little over an hour. Well, actually, tell you what, give me either a navigation or a pilot boat roll to determine which direction this ship is drifting.
Okay, let me get
I was
my
gonna ask which way we're going.
Yeah, we probably want to know that. Are we
pilot
going out
boat.
into sea, or where are we going?
Oh yeah, we were in a massive storm right now, weren't we?
Right.
Regular roll for this one?
You can do a bonus die on there because you are
Oops.
familiar with this area. If you don't pass, oh
Oh,
yeah, no need. You pass that
yeah.
easily.
Nice.
So yeah, you know that we are indeed traveling west in the rough direction of Boston, but whether we land, make ground or hit the rocks in Rockport or down towards New York, who knows? But you are definitely headed towards North America and not drifting out to sea or to the north or to the south. So you're going in the closest direction to land, but that also means you have the least amount of time to try and prevent
Yeah.
further catastrophe. And you don't know if there's any survivors on deck. You haven't seen any, but there were likely 800 people on board this ship.
Wow. A suggestion for the group, but I don't think we should split up. I think we should stay together for suggestion number one. Particularly since two of us are slightly having episodes. I do think we need to buy some time. Maybe the anchor will give us some time. I don't know how far out we are, but how effective that will be. But that might be a good first move. And then it's get the engines. We'll get the boiler running, I guess. And then that gives us time to do some investigation, I think. But it doesn't sound like we've got a huge amount of time before we run aground. Thoughts?
Yeah, I think the more damage we can avoid, the better.
100%.
So
Where would the anchor be dropped from? Is that something we do from the bridge, or is that something we do from like some other part of the ship?
so the
Well, my
anchor
character will
would,
know, but I probably don't.
there's going to be an anchor fore and aft. So there's going to be one at the front of the ship as well as one at the back of the ship.
Okay.
To drop that, there would be electrical controls, but there's no power, so you're going to have to do it manually. So you would need to go
Okay.
on the upper deck, which is above the promenade deck, which would take you out here onto the bow of the ship to drop that anchor, and the shelter deck, which is the deck that you boarded here at the stern in order to drop the aft anchor. And right now you are, I believe we left off right about here, and this would be on the shelter deck, so you could easily head to the aft and drop that anchor.
Yeah, I think
So-
that would seem a good idea. Everyone else,
Mhm.
no thoughts?
Well, I'm not there. I'm down in the engine
Oh
room.
yeah.
So yeah,
I see.
Gaspar is down working on the
Oh,
boiler.
excellent.
In fact,
I'm right there where Jay is.
if you want to give me another mechanical repair roll, or you can do I'll let you do a pilot boat roll because this would be something you would be familiar with your boating experience. I'll let you make that roll.
I think we'll do mechanical repair. Let's try that.
Sounds good.
No, that's a failure.
Do you want to push that or spend?
No,
Okay.
no.
So with the motion of the ship, this is rather difficult. There are some parts that need to be either replaced or bodged together from other boilers. If you can get at least one boiler going, you'll at least have some.
Well, I'm not in the boiler room. I'm in the engine room.
Oh, in the engine room. Okay. As you're getting that going, it looks like it's going to take you a little more time.
Okay. Well, it's not like we're going anywhere.
Right, yeah, this is as good a place as any. Unless the ship capsizes, then you got the longest way to get out. But no foreshadowing. let's go back to that anchor. And Paul and Portia, are you both together?
Yes.
Well, you're on the shelter deck. So you got a long way to go to get down there.
Well, the aft anchor is on. If they want to go to the shelter, it's on the shelter deck. It's just they would just have to
Yeah.
go straight to the back of the ship.
That's the walk down the creepy corridors to get there.
That's the
Yeah.
problem. You got to go down the corridors.
Well, good luck.
I don't think much of a choice. I think Cock's the shotgun and Portia
No, you don't have to.
alongside.
You could just go upstairs and then walk down the back of the. Oh wait, no, you're already on the shelter deck. So if you walked back, you would end up on the rear deck, and then from there you could go down to where the anchor was.
So from the room that you're in now, you would just have to go down a short stretch of corridor, and you could make it to the outside deck of the shelter deck, and then kind of avoid a lot of the internal corridors.
You're right. You're like right there right now. So if you walk that way, you'd end up on that deck.
Yeah, well, I think avoiding bits of bodies in the corridor would be a good idea.
Much of it
Yeah.
on the deck is going to be washed away by much of the rain. It's just kind of a pink slurry on the deck rather than, clotted pools of blood and bits of body parts. It's much. Plus, you've got some fresh air, so the smell is not quite so bad.
Yeah, no, I think
Why
definitely
exactly is the engine not working? Does it look like it's been damaged in some way?
Yes, so it looks as though many of the pipes have been burst, as though something either steam was built up to a point that it burst pipes, or something else happened to them. As you look at these pipes, you don't see any signs of any sort of explosion. It looks just as though something has split the pipes open. Whether this was a true accident and terrible things happen at the wrong time and a few pipes burst, or this was intentional, you're not certain as of yet.
Well, if I'm at a standstill, while I'm working on the engine and it's kind of slow going, if I take a break for a minute or so, could I look inside one of the boilers?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a spot hidden roll with a bonus die.
It's strange. You would need an enormous amount of steam to burst one of these pipes.
Absolutely.
Way more than
that would likely
way more
damage-
than these boilers are even capable of producing.
Yeah, if that were the case, it would cause significant damage in this entire area, not just to the pipe. So give me that spot hidden.
That would have burst, not the pipe.
Yeah.
So spot hidden as I look around, and I have a. I'm looking around with my electric torch and shining it around.
Perfect.
Shoot
That'll give
hidden.
you take a bonus die with that if you like.
No, I thought this is what was even allowing me to do this.
Yeah, so true. There would be no light down here, but you're getting in close and you're familiar with what should be inside of
I'm
it.
sticking my head in. I'm looking around. That's
cool.
a regular success.
Good. As you stick your head in and you look around, this looks like a normal boiler, with the exception of up near the top where there is an overflow valve. The steam builds up too much pressure. There's a pressure release. There is a viscous, black, almost tar-like substance.
At the top?
It looks as though it's cool. It's not dripping. It's just this strange black substance up there near that pressure release valve.
I'll shine the light up at it.
As you shine the light up, it glistens like a petroleum, like there's an oily sheen on the surface. And as you're looking, it twitches. And as it twitches, you blink and you look again, and you think maybe you're seeing things. It's been a difficult day.
Can I attempt a reality check roll?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so now I don't have great sanity. Let's try it. No, that's a fail. Alright, I lose 1 point of sanity and I suffer
Bout
bout
of
of madness.
Yep. Let's go ahead and roll a d10. We'll see what your bout of madness is.
Well, this lasts for how many rounds? 1 round.
1 round. That's good.
Let's see what it is. 5.
5 is a significant person. So we look at the backstory, the significant people on your character sheet.
Is this on the summary chart or the active chart? Because I'm alone.
I'm using the real-time chart.
Oh. Let's see. Significant person. So it changes for a round.
So on your sheet, you've got for significant person. You don't have someone, but I'm gonna say it could be.
I
So
thought it would be.
under my story, it talks about it mentions Paul Garrett, who's on board.
Wouldn't it be my father or Paul Garrett?
Yeah. So who would you like it to be?
I guess my father.
Your father.
And Paul, because my mother suggested would take care of me after.
So you have always idolized your father, but now you're here on this ship, and for all you know, he's dead. You didn't see his body, but all you saw was bodies and wreckage out there. And having seen that, your view of him has changed. He is not this Superman that nothing could harm, and a wave took him out, and that changes the way you think about him. In fact, if you want, I'll let you take a phobia. I'll let you choose a phobia, and this can be a permanent phobia.
Did I roll a phobia on the bout of madness?
No, but if you want to roll one just as part of this change, otherwise I'll let you decide how your relationship with your significant person has changed.
I think I need to I'm trying to reconcile with the fact that he's gone and all that.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and keep my mind off it though. I think I would back away from the boiler, and I think you know what I would, because these boilers walk around the whole length of the ship, and I wouldn't want to go too far. I think I'd head and go check out the condenser room and see what's there.
Perfect. As you walk away from those boilers and head towards the aft of the ship, just thinking about your relationship with your father and the life, you've known him your whole life, and is he truly gone? You head towards the condensers, and
I think way back when to the ye old days.
Yeah, back when things were good,
when I was a bit of sperm swirling around in his nutsack.
Well, maybe not that far back, but maybe. You reach the condensers. This is where the steam can be recondensed to make fresh water. And it looks as though there is water here. So the condensers were working up to the point that the ship lost steam. It's a little more calm and peaceful in here, that as you distance yourself from whatever you saw in that boiler, it seems to calm you slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's jump up to Portia and Paul. So you need to just go down a little stretch corridor to make it out to an external door. Portia, as you are heading down along the corridor in front of you, and extending up to and apparently beneath the closed door is a trail of strange black ooze. It glistens with moisture, suggesting it is fresh. Someone or something was here very recently. Turning the corner to head out, you notice a small black kitten with deep, soulful eyes staring up at you. It sits comfortable, tail swishing with happiness. It scampers into a cabin, purring loudly. The kitten rubs its cheek on the door, and it slowly closes, latching shut.
Oh my gosh! I have to go get the kitten.
Look, I've seen Alien. I know how this ends.
Was that film The Thing?
The dogs.
Yeah.
I remember the part where they go in an elevator and then a drone lunges in and Hicks shoots it and then he gets acid and he gets injured.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's going to happen to you. You're going to get injured.
Do
And
you
Sigourney Weaver's going to have to help you.
do you go after the kitten?
Of course.
Give me a listen roll as you get a little bit closer to the door.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh,
Do you want to
Oh.
spend 4 luck or push that, or just open the door?
Yeah, I'll spend 4 luck.
So if you click on that score, it will ask if you want to spend the luck.
Yeah.
And then, yep, perfect.
cool.
You hear a couple of things. First, you hear this strange purring sound with a piping note behind it. And then you hear this strange burbling, slurping sound like boiling tar. Do you open the door?
Yes. You gotta get the cat.
You lunge for the door and you open it wide.
Behind the door is complete and utter darkness.
Ooh.
Only when it moves do you realize that the darkness is alive. The darkness coalesces into writhing black smoke from which emerges a bulging body of glistening black flesh. Twin tentacles lined with chitinous barbs unfold from the quivering mass and fly towards you.
Oh no.
Picture of this.
No, no, where did the cat go?
Interesting. Yeah, I thought there was a cat in here.
It's a lure.
The
Or
first
maybe the
thing-
cat was just an illusion.
the first thing you need to do is a sanity roll, and let me get this set up for you. I can actually prompt you for this roll.
Well, that's right. You are indefinitely insane, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think the cat was real.
maybe not. But it was cute.
It was super cute.
It was so cute.
Let me just get this sent to you.
It's kind of weird. Paul watches you chase after this.
Yeah, I just saw her run in.
That's not there.
I
I
was
was
trying
like,
to
baby, go on. I've still got a shotgun in my hand, and I kind of following her.
Clutching your double barrel shotgun.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you make it. So you will still lose some sanity, but you are suffering a bout of madness. You're immune to any further loss, but you do have another bout of madness. So
Oh no, how many rounds is this gonna last
I
for?
know. Roll a 1d10. We'll see how long this lasts for, and then another
Hopefully it
1d10
won't
to
be
see what
something
it is.
god awful like you lose control of your legs.
Right?
I
Start looking for this cat everywhere.
She's like, where did you go?
think
So,
that happened one time.
You said a D10?
Yeah, so you can either type /r space 1d10, or you can click on one of the little
Click
dice icons. The one in the middle is the d10. Just click on that and then click roll. So it will last for only 2 rounds, which is good, and then do that one more time. We'll see what your bout of madness is. It is 9. Phobia. So you gain a new phobia, even if the source of the phobia is not present. It's there for the next 1d10 rounds. There is a chart with different phobias on it. I will let you choose one that you think is best for your character, and it doesn't even have to be on the chart. What would Portia suddenly gain a fear of at seeing
Fear of
this?
cats. I mean, it just lured you into danger.
Right? That would be a great one.
Yeah, cats would make sense, yeah.
It could be black cat specifically, or just cats in general.
Most sailors believe black cats are good luck.
Yeah. I have a black cat. I love black cats. Yeah, but I think specifically maybe like black cats.
All right, let me add a section on your backstory.
So for the next, how many rounds did you roll?
2 rounds.
Oh yeah, for the next 2 rounds you hallucinate that a black cat is there. Oh no.
Scary.
So yeah, this phobia, as long as you have an active insanity, the phobia is considered active. And meaning, if you're present within the site of your fear, you gain a penalty die for anything that's not like fighting or fleeing or trying to get away. So that could be problematic.
But you do not see the black cat in here. Rather, you see something even more horrific. And
Oh no.
I'm going to just kind of pull you off to the side. I'm going to pull a enemy token on here.
No. Oh, goodness.
Right there. Let me get the two of you into just a little combat round. The way that combat works, it goes on your dexterity, is the order, and
Okay.
the bad guy goes first. He has a higher dex. His is 70. Yours is 60.
Oof.
Well, does Paul not have a gun at the ready?
Yeah.
Did Paul go into the
I do.
room?
Yeah, I
Yeah, you
followed
followed
her.
her.
Okay, let me add Paul to this.
No, Paul.
If you have a gun, it adds a pretty huge bonus to your. I think it's 50.
A cocked and loaded shotgun.
Yeah, so
That's 50.
there we go. So now Paul is actually going to go first. So you see this. You need to make a sanity roll as well, Paul, upon seeing this. Let me send this to you really quickly. I'll make a quick little link here for you, and then it will automate it for us.
Oh dear. This is not good.
We were always going to meet something. Right.
What even is
So,
this?
right.
So then in the
It's this
chat
thing.
bar, if you want to click on that
Bubbly,
sanity roll.
disgusting. Yeah.
It's coming up as a San Lost button to click.
If you click on it, does it do a sanity roll?
Let's try it. Oh, it does. Yeah,
Yep.
cool. Okay. Right. Let's try it. Yes, made it.
Sweet. So
Nice.
you will still lose because there is a minimum amount that
Yep.
you'll lose upon seeing this. So then you can click on that roll sanity loss 1d4 in the chat bar.
Oh damn,
Yep.
that's not good.
3. So I think
3, that's
Oh.
terrible.
yeah, we said you could take how many more, and now you
6 more.
Yeah. So let me drop that by 3. So yeah, 3 more now, and you will be indefinitely insane. So you will have a chance to shoot at this thing after having seen it. You did not fail your sanity roll, so you don't necessarily have this moment that you drop your weapon or something. But if you want to shoot, you can shoot. And so to do that, you'll just click on your weapon skill. You can go to the combat ribbon on your character sheet. And in fact, I did find out from last time because someone had mentioned, hey, there's no ribbons. If you pop out your sheet, they don't show up. They're going to fix that, but it's not fixed yet.
Ah, okay.
So you need to pop it back in and then go to the combat and just click on shotgun.
Okay. Proceed. Yeah, let's stick to target. How do I just is there something I should select as a target or just
What
Is it
caliber? What caliber of shotgun is
I
this?
believe it's a 20 gauge.
And are you firing one barrel or both barrels?
I think this is a single shot. It's got one
Oh,
shot.
okay.
Oh, is it?
Is the huge blob of tentacles? Is it quite large? Is it easier to hit? Is it
You are
huge
point
or
blank, so it's going to give you a bonus die.
okay? So if I go proceed, and then I click on target. Well, roll, and then oops, it's just one enemy. 14. Also hit anyway,
So that's
even without a bonus die.
So that's going to be a hit. If you want to roll a d10, if you get a 0, then it'll be a 4.
Oops. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That is a ton of damage. Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Nice.
what I'm afraid of is that bullets are going to do the minimum amount of damage to this thing. So for each pellet, it's only going to do like what? How many dice does this thing roll? So 3d6 damage or something like that?
46.
No.
Might be,
46.
might be a 12 gauge.
I'm afraid that it's it's 46. So yeah, it is a 12 gauge then.
I'm gonna
I'm
start
21
making-
points of damage. That's a lot of damage.
I'm
Let's
afraid that
let's
it's
take that.
that it's a disgusting blobby thing. Bullets are going to do like minimum damage, so it's only going to be like 4. That's what I'm afraid of.
So you You blast it.
Look at my ideas.
And
I'll take the 21 points of damage.
it punches a fist-sized hole in the black mass. And for a moment, you can see all the way through to the back wall where some of the buckshot actually punches through the sheet metal wall of the passageway. And then that black mass begins to reform. It slumps for a moment as though you have, in fact, wounded it. But it redoubles its efforts, and it will lash out.
No!
It is going to lash out at Portia.
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
Portia,
this is in your wrong.
this is going to... come at you with... where is this? Oh, that's right there. You have an option. So you can either dodge or you can fight back. If you dodge, you'll roll your dodge skill, and you need to get either equal to or better than what this thing does. If you fight back, you have to get a better success. So not a regular success, you need to get like a special success and vice versa. Let's just see what he gets. So he fails. So if you want to fight back, you kind of get a free attack as long as you can succeed. Would you fight back against this thing? You can
Let's fight back.
You can just click on fighting back,
Fighting back.
and then do like your knife or your punch.
Stab it
Try to-
and kill it.
Try to knife him.
Oh, hey, look at that. Then click on, will it let you click roll damage?
Yeah.
And then click on that. There we go. Nice.
Hey.
As you stab it, it recoils, and you hear it let out a cry.
Oh no.
It sounds like the grating of metal. And a squeal as it squelches back towards the wall where those bullet holes were put in by the buckshot, and it actually oozes its entire bulky mass slowly through those holes, just kind of oozing in to get away.
Oh no.
Portia, you've got your turn is up next if you want to go at it again.
Might as well. I mean, she's not really being logical right now, so she's just kind of
Oh yeah.
she's just swinging.
So you can do
Swing at the cat.
another knife attack. Or yeah, or you could go look for that cat.
Oh yeah, the cat.
Stab the cat.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, you did say it's like kind of retreating, right?
Yes.
The monster thing. Okay.
I feel like we can't even kill this thing because I reckon it's gonna be like the shotgun, like bullets do like minimal damage to it, so it's just gonna like
Yeah.
slowly reform itself over time.
Okay. Yeah, maybe she'll just kind of look for the cat then.
Give me a spot hidden roll as you scan the room quickly.
Oh.
Nice. You see a little black tail underneath a bed in this room, and it twitches slightly, and then a second tail next to the first. Now you are still under the phobia of that cat, and you know it's there. Do you attack that cat?
Oh no. I don't want to attack the cat.
I think you would for sure want to know where it is, because you know there was a cat in here, so that phobia is going to mean that you at least want to know where it is, so maybe you could even back away from that cat.
Yeah, she'll back away.
Well, phobia lasts for as long as your insanity lasts. So.
Yeah, and that was 2 rounds, so this is the first round.
No, you're indefinitely insane, aren't you?
Oh yeah, true.
That's gonna be lasting for a long while.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So you and black cats are not going to be on good terms for a while.
Oh.
As you are backing away, Paul, you've got another action if you want to take another shot. There should have been 2 bullets. I think you shot in the hallway last time, And when you saw it, you thought you saw like a black sludge on the wall. And I didn't reload your gun, but you would have had a second round in there. So let me just put that second round. So if you
Got a
want to take,
pump.
if you want to take one more shot, you could.
Well,
I
no,
think
he
it is
can't.
a double barrel shotgun.
Oh, it is a double barrel. Then he should have been able to attack twice on his turn.
Yeah. So if you want to attack with this second shot, you can go ahead and take care of that now if you like. And that's going to be 32.
Did he not get a bonus
Yeah,
die?
so you would have gotten a bonus die for being point blank. So there should be a box you can check on that. Go ahead and roll another d10. And if you get a 0, 1, or 2, it'll be a success.
No.
Nope. So you shoot and it's just above it, and you see as it's oozing into the wall, and you make additional holes. It actually begins to slide some of its bulk up into those holes. It's passing through like water through a sieve. It seems to not mind being split into various pieces. It just wants to get out of the room. And as it oozes by, your shotgun is empty. Portia, you back away into the hallway. What does Portia do?
How close is she to the like the exit door to get outside?
Really close. It's like just across the hallway, maybe 6 or 7 steps, and you'll be there.
Okay, yeah, I think she's gonna just like book it then. She's gonna just get outside.
As you get outside, do you then look back to see if this thing is oozing itself outside? Or do you-
Yeah. I think she would look back.
As you look back, you do see this black smear along the side of the ship, and it is oozing slowly towards the front of the ship, clinging to the outside of the vessel. It finds a broken porthole and begins to ooze inside into another room that's one deck below.
Oh. I think she's gonna vaguely note that somewhere in the back, deep back corners of her mind, and try to find the thing that releases the anchor.
Sweet. That's going to be a mechanical repair roll to know where that is. And
Oh no.
If Paul is going with you to help you, then you could get a bonus die on that.
Paul, where are you?
Should be right behind you.
Okay, so I should add a bonus die.
Yeah.
Nope.
Not quite. You can push that or spend luck. Otherwise, you have no idea where this thing's even located.
Yeah, I think she's just gonna stand there looking confused.
It's been
Feels
a rough
like
day, this whole
It's
thing
hard.
with cats, and this day started out so well.
Hmm.
Paul, you can see that Portia is flustered out here. She's kind of looking around. The rain is coming down. She's getting soaked. You can see just this look on her face that it's been one of the worst days of her life. What does Paul do? Are you there, Paul? Did we lose you?
Oh no.
Paul.
No. Uh-oh, it got Paul.
No.
No.
Were the cats really cats, or were they still monsters?
It was a delusion. It was not.
It was not. It was the hole in your brain. You're crazy.
I just wanted to have a cat. It's okay. My new character will have a cat.
Paul is asking, "Can you hear me?" No, I can't hear you.
No, Paul.
I think Paul's outlived his usefulness and shall be disposed of.
Yeah, Paul's
He's
gone.
of no more use. He's of no more use to the Baron Harkonnen.
Paul's the imposter.
Oh no.
Let's see, he's typing something. While we're waiting for Paul to come back online, Gaspar, you've made it
Wait,
into
what?
the condenser room. Paul asks if Portia's all right and points to where the anchor is. So you know where that is. The two of you working together could do a strength roll to get that free.
Okay.
And that would be a bonus die as someone is helping you. And while you're doing that, Gaspar, you are down in the condenser room. You've started to calm down after having dealt with some difficult memories of your father.
It was only like one round for a few seconds before
Yeah,
I
it's
snapped back.
just enough. You just had to get away from that boiler.
Yeah.
What would you do now? Would you go back in and do some work?
Hmm. I would like to investigate the condenser room, see if there's anything here out of the ordinary.
Yeah, give me a spot hidden roll, please.
Is this with the bonus die again?
Yep, you can add a bonus die.
Okay.
You guys,
pretty
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ah, good, yeah. Sorry.
Pretty easy to look
Welcome
around.
back.
They won't let me
Hey.
add the skill check mark though. I don't understand why.
For what skill?
For spot hidden.
Um,
Oh, there we go. Did it roll?
I don't think it rolled. Did you click on? Let me open your
I think
sheet.
I messed up somehow.
So you checked the improvement roll box, but if you click on the word spot hidden, it should do the roll. There we go.
It's a success.
Excellent. You actually find a fire axe down here. There are various bits of safety equipment, and one of them is a fire axe in case of a fire down here in the engine area of the ship. If you want, you can take that axe with you.
Sure, that might be useful.
Yeah, let me grab the fire axe and put it on your character sheet.
Now, I don't have fighting axe as a skill. How do I add that to my sheet?
It will go under. It might go under brawl.
No, actually, it would go under fighting axe, which has a starting percentage of 20.
This has it set. So the game has it set for fighting brawl, but I can change that. I can add a new skill to your character.
I mean, this is a good way to improve my fighting axe skill.
Fighting axe, yeah. Let me add a new skill to your character.
Okay, it might come in handy. Goodness, someone's messing about in my character sheet, I see.
Yeah, let me add this. I'm going to add another fighting brawl, and this one will be an axe.
Yep, so we'll start at 20.
Do you think
25.
old style weapons are the way forward with this thing?
This starts.
Shots.
And then let me change your axe so that it uses the right skill.
Goodness, someone has texted me.
Axe, right there. There we go. Now it's all set up for you. You hear the sound, Gaspar, as the anchor rattles free from its moorings.
What?
The loud clanging of that chain. There's no brake to slow down the chain. Those up on deck would see sparks just flying out of this thing as there's nothing to slow this down as the anchor just drives down towards the bottom. Paul, give me a luck roll. Let's see if we're in water deep enough for that anchor to hit the bottom, or shallow enough for the anchor to hit the bottom.
Right.
Oh man, it might just hit the ground and break because
Right.
it hits you.
Just a base roll, or
Yep, just a base luck roll.
Oh wait, no.
oh yeah,
Fighting
Hot.
axe starts at 15, not 20.
Oh, I can fix
Hard success.
Success. So we're in a shoal here. The water is shallow enough that you would be able to, or you would feel the anchor hit the bottom, and then the chain begins to feed out, and then it slows down as it doesn't need to be drawn out quite as quickly. This will hopefully slow down the ship. Whether it will stay here is anyone's guess.
You know, do we feel one anchor is sufficient? But Paul think one anchor is sufficient, or for a ship this size, or should we do the other one
Well,
as well?
you know that with one anchor, the ship is free to swing side to side, depending on the currents. With two, you can fix it in place. Two would be much more secure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big ship. I think we definitely need.
Yeah. Let's. I guess let's. Can we move along the outside? Do the other one?
Yep.
I think that'd be a good move.
As you begin to head outside, heading up to the front, Gaspar, you're still down here in the condenser room.
Yeah, it won't let me change the number of what the skill is for some reason.
I think I changed it for you. Isn't it 15 now?
Yeah, it still says 25 on my screen. Let me close me open the sheet.
If you go, it does say 25. If you go to there's a big padlock on the upper right that will unlock your sheet. You can unlock it with that.
Whenever I changed it, it just automatically went back to 25.
Let me see if I can get it changed.
It's being weird.
Oh yeah.
It's strange.
Sorry, let me just take one more quick look at this. I don't want to slow our game down. This might be it. Change it from here.
Oh no.
There we go.
Heard
Got it. Perfect.
All right, what's been going on with Gasper down in the furrows of the ship?
So you're down in the lower areas of the ship, and you hear a sound. You go as you're walking through and around the area of the condensers. You come around a corner, and you see a large white man standing in the middle of a passageway. His ragged suit is covered in blood. There is so much of it that his clothes stick to him in places. His suit jacket and shirt are missing their sleeves, and his trouser legs are gone below the knees. The man's feet are bare, his head is bowed, and his hair dangles down over his face as he stares at the floor. Worryingly, he has a fire axe resting over one shoulder, its blade crusted with blood. Over the opposite shoulder hangs a large, bulging bag, the outside blackened with what looks like yet more gore. When your light falls on him, he looks up, wild-eyed. He drops the bag and the axe with a sickening, clattering thud. Then he falls to his knees, crying, "Oh, thank God, thank God!" His shoulders heave as he sobs quietly. Pushing his hair back from his eyes, he looks hopefully at you. "You've come to help, yes?" He grabs his bag and pulls it in front of his chest, hugging it protectively. "You've come to save us, haven't you?" And I have a picture of him.
Who are you?
My name is Cade Thompson.
What are you doing here?
I'm a banker from Boston. I was on holiday in Europe, and there was this craziness going on the ship. I was saved from being trampled to death by fleeing passengers. One of them knocked me down, and I crawled down here where there were no people. And I could hear the sounds of gunshots and screams, and I heard this horrific noise and this strange watery sound that I've never heard of, and I've been on ships many times. I don't know what is going on, but I need someone to save my wife. Can you?
Wife?
Yes, she's trapped. Can you get her
Where's
free?
she trapped?
Upstairs in one of the rooms. I think they're holding her.
Who are they?
Yes, those people, the ones who did this.
Oh, hold old man, have you gone mad? Are you babbling nonsense?
Give me a psychology roll if you want to assess his mental state.
He looks crazy.
Yes, he does.
Well, I don't have any psychoanalysis training, so I'm not really good at that. But I guess I could try psychology. That's a fail.
Do you want to push that?
No.
You notice that there's inconsistencies with his story. That he's talking about gunshots, and yet he's covered in blood, and his clothes are all tattered. How that would get tattered, you have no idea. He just seems like he is at his wit's end. But he keeps pointing upstairs. Come with me, and he's clutching this bag to his chest.
Okay.
Will you come with me, please?
I will come with you, good sir.
And he hastens over to the stairs that.
Man, obviously troubles with.
As you head up the stairs, he keeps looking back. Not much further. Come on, we're almost there. And he's taking you into a maze of internal corridors, and these are just awash with blood and fragments of broken doors and bits of clothes, strips of cloth, bed sheets, everything is just everywhere, like a tornado has torn through the ship. And he keeps saying, it's not much further, it's just up here. And he goes and takes you to a darkened hallway. There's no lights on. Again, the batteries are dead, and from the light of your electric torch, you can see that he has he's leaving a trail of blood. Whether it's him bleeding or what, you're not sure, but there's definitely blood, fresh drops, wherever he goes, leaving this little trail.
No, okay, I'll continue to follow him.
He takes you into a large room. It looks to be some sort of lounge. And he points over at the bar and says, She's tied up behind the bar. I'll watch the door. Can you go get her?
No, I can just hey, let's go get her together, and I'll grab him by the arm and bring him in with me.
He flinches when you grab him by the arm, and he looks
I'll
at
just
you.
take my brute strength to drag him with me. I'll be like, come on, let's go help her.
Yeah, give me a roll. You can give me either a persuade, or if you want to use your strength skill.
Sure, I'll just use my strength. I'm pretty strong. Yeah, it's a hard
Nice.
6.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, you grab him, and he resists at first, but you
Not
drag
safe.
him along.
Be out here in the hallway, good sir. Come on me.
And as you pull him towards the bar, you can feel him kind of skidding his feet, like he doesn't want to get over there. He's like, I don't want to see it if she's dead. I can't bear to see it. Look for me first. Don't make me see this if something's happened.
No, I'll just continue dragging him towards as we move to it together. Is he still clutching the axe, or did he drop it?
No, he's still got the axe in his right hand, and he's holding this bag up to his chest. It's a cloth bag, and it's blackened with what looks like gore in the bag.
I would like to try and take the axe from him if possible.
Give me. That's going to be a fighting brawl to get the axe from him. He's going to.
Good sir, put this down. You might hurt yourself. Because this man's obviously about to lose it. I'm about to lose it.
Let me pull him out here.
But I think I have it a bit more together than this guy. He seems complete.
Yeah. I mean, you're indefinitely insane, and you're still probably in a better state of mind than this guy. If you want to give me a fighting brawl roll.
Okay, it's not great, but no, that's a failure.
He is going to do this.
He's resisting. He's tugging away. Wow,
Oh,
fumble.
He's worse.
his is even worse. Okay.
So I beat him then.
Yep, so you beat him. So, and with his fumble, he actually falls down to his knees, and you begin to drag him and the axe, and he loses his grip on it. The
I'm just
axe,
gonna take the axe and like set it away somewhere where he can't reach it, so he won't like hurt himself.
he looks at the axe like a starving man might look at a meal, and you see just his eyes locked on the axe, and he looks at you and snarls,
Yeah.
and then he stands up and begins to run out of the room.
I'm gonna try and grab him.
Okay, give me. You can do either another fighting brawl for that. If you do, you want to try and tackle him, or just get hands on him.
Could I just like
You
could
can
I
do
just
the-
like use my body weight to tackle him to the ground?
Yeah, perfect. Just give me like a.
Is this like a size roll?
Yeah, give me a size roll.
Okay. Pretty much the same as my strength.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go. Regular
Oh, that's
success.
good.
nice. You tackle him to the ground, and when he hits the ground, his sack splits open, and a human foot comes out.
My
No.
God, this guy's a
Hacked off
lunatic.
at the ankle, and
No.
a hand and a few other bits of unidentified flesh spill out of the bag, and he begins to scoop it frantically back into the bag, even as you grab him and try to restrain him.
Oh. Alright. Is there anything like I can? I'll just like grab him by like the scruff of his neck and try and go find the others. I guess.
Okay, you've with your size check there, you've got him for sure. You've got him by the neck, and as you pull him away, he keeps trying to pick up those pieces.
Like, how old is this guy? Is he like in his like 30s or?
He's 37.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How do I know his
Good
exact
guess.
age?
Yeah. So I'm looking at his character sheet. And I'm like, 37. Wow.
I have his character sheet here.
Yeah. So
Cade.
he's definitely older than you, but you are in a
And what was his
better
name
physical
again?
condition. Cade Thompson.
Okay. I wonder if this man was on the passenger list.
Who
I
has
think
that
I
list?
remember. I think I remember that he was actually.
Give me a luck roll
What do you mean, left roll?
to see if his name was on that list.
What? I thought like the handout.
Do you have the handout, or who had the handout?
I think it's probably Portia, wasn't it? I think.
I think Portia has it. So just to see
Um,
if you recall that it was on there.
Where's like the journal entry?
No.
Halves and fifths? No.
Which one are you looking for?
Contain journal?
He's not.
No.
Handout 2.
Oh.
He's not there.
No, the handout's gone.
Oh yeah, I have that. Are you looking for his name?
Yeah, if he's on the passenger list.
I mean, the handout's only a small section of it, I guess. It's like 'cause it's got the
No, it's not the like
Yeah.
both sizes.
800 people.
Alright, fine. I'll do a luck roll to see if I can.
Yeah, we're basically on the Titanic, so
Oh yeah,
it's just
there's hundreds and hundreds of people.
yeah.
That's a success.
So a bit, well, yeah,
Oh, nice.
barely got that. His name is on the manifest. If you recall seeing it, yeah, he had reason to be here.
Oh my goodness. Alright, well I better grab him and try and find the others because this guy's. It's not safe to leave him on his own. He's probably hurt somebody or hurt himself.
Well, he's collecting body parts, so I would assume that he is.
Yeah.
He is probably.
I'll just drag him
not
along.
safe.
Leave him there. He's completely lost it. He's seen too much. He's been on the ship for days.
Paul and Portia, you are headed towards the foredeck of the forward decks in order to drop the front anchor. Is that correct?
That's right,
Yeah.
yep.
Perfect.
Looking for kind of any kind of bladed weapon as we go, having seen how effective her knife was, how
There's
pretty
plenty
ineffective the shot
of bits of broken wood, things like that. If you can find like a kitchen or a dining area, you think you could probably have no problem finding a blade, a knife. There are dining rooms all over on the ship. If you want to get to where the main dining rooms are, they're going to be a little bit lower on the deck, probably like deck 4. There would be a restaurant. You could go find something in there, and you are on.
I guess we just kind of
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you
but
are
on the-
just on deck 4, so you're on the right deck.
We just kind of go back on the outside. If there's any kind of, I don't know, like safety acts or anything, and so it'll be box on the outside type of stuff. Anything
Yeah,
like a fire axe.
give me a luck roll to see if you find a fire axe.
Cool. Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, definitely. You find it's a small hatchet. So this would be used. I'll put that on your character sheet. Let me get you the right skill here. One second.
Pretty sure a hatchet uses fighting brawl.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's coming up as fighting brawl.
That's good. Yeah, that works. He's
Yep,
decent
that'll
at that. So.
As you make your way up to the forward anchor, you hear a sound. It's coming from somewhere deep in the ship. It's a rumble. You think that perhaps Gaspar has just gotten the boilers going. Maybe the engine is going. And
Oh no!
a wave of relief begins to wash over you, thinking, "Oh, he's done it finally." You make your way up to the anchor. It'll be another strength roll, and if you want to do this one, Paul, with a bonus die with Portia's help.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's just bring it stress.
Oh,
crit 5.
yeah. So you even like pose a little bit before you drop the anchor here. Is this the anchor here? As you flex your muscles for Portia, you hear again the loud clanging rattle of the anchor as it drops down. Just like before, sparks are flying free, and you back away. You know that bad things happen when things are moving suddenly on a ship. The anchor finds purchase on the bottom, and you feel the ship begin to slow in its drift, and you think that there's a good chance you have prevented this from heading further inland. It seems to be drifting a little less slowly than it was before. Again, you're not sure that it has made a sound purchase on the bottom, but it does seem to be, it feels a little more stable in the water, as though it does have the anchors not just swinging wildly beneath the ship above the surface, but that it has reached the surface. Portia.
Good stuff. Some good news. At last.
Absolutely good news. Portia, as you see this happen, what are your thoughts? What goes through your mind?
I feel like relief. I feel like maybe she has like a very brief moment of clarity, kind of like through the madness, because like at least that happened. But yeah, I think the moment does not last very long, as everything that's happened, including like finding her cousin's head, sort of like creeps back on her. And she remembers that there's still that big blob monster on the ship somewhere.
Oh yeah. You know that like you've stopped the ship, but you know that your day is not over. That you now need to try and check and see if there's any survivors, as well as get to safety.
Yeah.
Where would you go?
That's a good question. Let me look at the ship. So we're up at the front, right?
Yep.
I don't know. She doesn't really know ships. I think she'll turn to Paul and just go, if there were survivors, where do you think they would be?
Knowing what you know about ships, Paul, you know that people would either be in their staterooms, but it's possible that survivors would have gathered together as their safety in numbers. And that would have to be in a larger area, like a lounge or a restaurant or a theater or something like that. There are a few lounges. This ship, coming from Ireland, would have liquor on board, which is prohibited in the United States at this time due to prohibition. but you could drink it in international waters, and so it's in all likelihood that's where most people are likely to go, is to a lounge.
Does Paul? Do we think Paul should go and help Gaspar finalize the power? Because he's got quite good pirate boat skill. To go and find Gaspar, because he cares about Gaspar. Try and find him and get everyone together.
You know that he was down below decks. You could definitely head back down there to try and find him. Portia, would you go with him, or would you go and try and find survivors?
No. What if it's maybe like we're
Stay
gonna have
close.
to? What if we have to fucking sink the ship so the monster doesn't escape?
That idea does cross your mind, that perhaps the best thing to do is to prevent it from reaching land.
What if it can swim?
I don't think
Yeah.
it can swim. It's a big blobby thing, right?
It is a
We'll
big
just-
blobby.
It's at the bottom. we'll
Uses
just
along the bottom
depth.
of the sea.
Let's sink to the depths.
Wait. I guess you having seen that letter, I guess you know that there's something even worse going to happen. Would your character feel almost a moral kind of obligation to warn people about it, or something to get off the ship? Would
Well,
that
there's like
take
god awful
precedence?
storm happening, right? This happened out of nowhere, right? What if summoning this creature is what caused the storm?
Mm.
Portia, give me an occult roll. Of course, you don't hear that, but maybe you have this
Right.
thought.
This is just Gasper monologuing.
Okay, hold on, let me pull up the character sheet. Occult.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
nice.
So you know that changes in the weather are often described in occult rituals to bring storms, to bring sunshine, to bring rain. There have been rain ceremonies in every culture throughout history, and that it would not be a far stretch to assume that this storm is a result of whatever has happened on this ship.
Okay. Has Paul already left to go find Gaspar, or is he still up here
I
with
think
me?
he's wanting to. I don't think he wants to leave you alone. Do you go with him?
Yeah,
I mean, if you're looking for Gasper, you wouldn't have to look far.
No.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think she'll still stay with him because she's still pretty frightened. But I think she kind of like taps him on the shoulder, and as much as she can get like a coherent thought out. I think she'll just be like, storm, monster, bad, together.
yeah. Let's go. Let's find our friend. Let's find Gaspar. Better together. He mumbles back. Better together.
Yeah, we're all going a bit mad.
She nods and will follow.
Nice. As you head back through the ship, you take the most direct route to where the boilers were.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Or do you want to wander the halls?
I don't know if we want to be wandering.
Bad
You know what's
things
out. We know
happen
what's out there.
once. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You make your way towards the back of the ship, and you can hear sounds. It sounds like it's maybe a deck above you, and you hear Gaspar's voice, and he seems to be tussling with someone. Gaspar, this is the moment that you are tackling Cade Thompson, and you hear some
I tackle him like I'm a police officer tackling a sex offender.
nice, just bend him in half, drop him to the ground,
Stop
put an elbow into the back of his neck. He's just reaching out, trying to grab those little body parts and pull them in close to him like a child.
I'm trying to stop him. He doesn't need those body parts.
Portia and Kate, you quickly find a stairwell, make it up the stairs, and you are reunited with Gaspar.
I lay on top of him. I've pinned his arms behind his back.
Yeah, he is laying on top of this bloodied man, clothes
ginger.
are tattered. A complete stranger. You don't know who this is, but Gaspar is kind of sprawled on top of him, got holding onto his arms. The man is thrashing a little bit, and there are body parts strewn about the floor in the area. Now you have all suffered enough sanity loss from seeing body parts. You don't even need to make a sanity roll for this. It's everywhere.
At that
You're
point, it's quite
accustomed to it. Yeah, this is
quite
a
normal
normal
shit.
Tuesday, But Paul, what would you do upon seeing Gaspar on top of this man?
First of all, I'd say, Caspar, thank God you're all right, because he cares about this guy. He's his mentor. I think he's still kind of got it together. He's not had an episode yet,
Not yet.
and he's like, he just takes it in. Sees, I guess, you see the axe, his friend pinning this guy down, and I think he'd rush over and I think he'd rush over and say, Gaspar, who is this? And then he'd just help him. Yeah,
He's quite mad.
Paul's a big, strong guy as well. Yeah, I think.
I found this man in the down in the cargo bay. I mean, not in the cargo bay, in the condenser room. He's quite mad. Find some rope or something and help me tie him up.
Yeah, I'll help you with that.
We're on a ship. There's rope all over.
Yeah, rope everywhere. I would have thought.
It would not take you long to find rope. There are there's rope outside for the lifeboats. There's rope, in different areas that cordon off the railing. There's ropes. You'd be able to find some and get him tied up without much difficulty. It may take you a little time, but
this guy's played too much. He played Civilization 5 for too long. He's lost his mind.
Nice.
That's it.
He played for 20 hours straight and he lost all mental.
Lost his mind.
Portia, you see these two colleagues or associates of yours manhandling this bloodied man on the ground.
You see your two friends, your two colleagues, your two
people you know.
Two people you just met.
I'm like, how close is she with these guys?
It's like you keep saying it, but every time
it gets worse. These two complete strangers.
Gaspar, did you not save her life? Yeah, did she not have like an affinity to you?
That is right. I did save her from drowning.
Save me. I mean, she's kind of. I feel like they're all she has right now. So yeah, she's relying on them.
Yeah. Also, Gaspar's only like 18. He's pretty young.
Yeah.
Oh.
Paul jumped in and shot the monster when she was getting attacked.
He's a young lad. All right, so help me tie up this crazy fellow before he hurts himself.
Yeah. So I guess I ask you as we doing that, did you get the engines working?
No, there was something that I couldn't. I was trying to, but there was something I couldn't really fix with it. I discovered a problem where the pipes had exploded, and I realized that shouldn't have been possible. But then I looked inside the boiler, and there was this black, gooey-like substance that seemed to be moving a bit, and it had completely blocked the pipe, and that explains why it burst.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that here.
We met some of that.
Without a way to remove that stuff, I don't see a way to fix the engine.
I don't know if we can remove it.
It's all fire. Gooey. Try poking at it, try prying at it, nothing.
Portia, give me a listen roll with a bonus die.
Okay. Somebody got to jump out and stab it.
It's another cat.
The cat jumps out with an axe and stabs it.
Bonus 10. We're listening.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you hear a sound down the passageway behind you, and it sounds like a kitty calling to you.
Oh no. Nor the kitty.
And
Another one.
You turn your head and look down the hallway to see where it's coming from. And let's take our break right here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A little cliffhanger. Take about an 8-minute break. I'll see you all shortly.
I ignore all the signs of impending danger, because I'm a fighter and not some crappy ranger. 47 hit points and a high dexterity, 17 for strength. Kobolds are afraid of me, crafted from numbers on living paper. I escape from the mundane to a medieval caper. While in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice, and my fate is unspoken. I locate the lair, but it doesn't make much sense to me. I think that the DM might be out to get me. A hero in armor and truth, bards tell my legacy. The flame of my torch illuminates the enemy. I win in a battle, hewing foes asunder. Deeper I venture, the deeper I wonder. The bodies pile up before me, the corpses I plunder. The deeper I venture, the deeper I wonder. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a medieval caper. And while in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice, and my fate is unspoken. I drink my last potion. I charge through the open gate. The flame of the dragon tried to seal my awful fate. With a handful of dice, 5 times I roll 20. The dragon goes down, the DM will bloody. I leave with the princess, a satchel chock full of gold. We head to the tavern, where my mighty tale unfolds. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a medieval caper. While in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice, and my fate is unspoken. The king honored me with a mighty crossbow. It's blessed by the elves, he said. I thank him and I go. The life of a hero, struggling to stay alive.
All right, I am back whenever everyone else is ready.
Hey guys.
And then what's in on the Spacing Guild and its navigators who use the orange spice gas to fold space?
Might need to use that to get off of the ship.
I don't think that's going to help us.
Have returned.
Sweet, I think we're all back.
Oh.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So where we left off before the creepy music started was that Portia had heard that kitty sound coming from down the hallway and around a corner.
Oh no, this is not good.
She's like, it's back. That's all she says.
Like, ah!
The man on the ground, Cade Thompson, begins to laugh.
Oh boy.
And he kind of giggles at first, and then it's a deep, hearty laugh until he's laughing as loud as though he's screaming. "It's coming! It's coming!" he cries. "The
Well,
time
it's
is
coming.
now.
What?
The end. The master."
It looks like arms are tied behind his back. He's flailing around.
Yep, just thrashing, laughing with glee and excitement.
Can I like hit him to knock him out?
You can, yeah. In fact,
Boink. Like, boink.
yeah, you don't even need to make a roll. You crack him in the back of the skull. His face hits the.
Oh, wait, I crack him in the back of the skull. I fucking killed him.
Yeah. Well, you did it with
I
love,
knocked him out.
gently.
And knock him out. And then
This guy's involved, Paul says. The master.
I don't
He sounds
think
like one of those cultist guys.
I don't think so. I
He
think
has
this
that.
guy. I think this guy just fucking lost it. Like he's obviously seen too much.
Why would he say the master has come? That sounds
Oh, people do strange things when they lose their minds.
cultist.
But I don't think this guy's a cultist, right? Because where even were these cultists, right? Maybe they left the ship.
I don't think
How
they
many?
would.
I
don't know.
don't think. I think this guy just lost his mind, really.
I think he's mad.
Yeah.
But
We don't
was
have
he
enough
part of
wrong.
it? Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, did we say when we circled the ship? Were there any lifeboats missing, or was it just?
There was
Remember.
one that was hanging and smashed on the side of the ship,
Yeah, I remember that one.
and that's all. Everything
Ah,
else
okay,
looks
so
to
no,
be
they-
here, because you did make a check of the life rafts. When you-
Yeah.
Is it?
So nobody's escaped the ship yet.
Have we checked his pockets?
Assuming,
I feel like
It's
Portia
assuming-
should be checking the pockets.
Yeah, he's got
Just rifle through
the
his
shirt
pockets.
pocket. You put your hand in there. There's nothing in the shirt pocket. You go into his trouser pockets and you feel something. You pull it out and it's a severed finger.
No.
yeah, he was carrying around like severed body parts in a bag, man.
You might have mentioned that before I put my hand in his pocket.
No.
You drop
just
the
throws the
finger
finger at
and ugh, and you can hear.
Wait, eat the fingers. Nutrients.
Yeah, you might need the protein. You can hear this bubbling, crackling, oozing sound
Oh, no.
coming from the hallway.
She just turns to Paul and is like, "Cat's back, cat's back."
You might want to. Oh my goodness, you have a shotgun. You might want to reload that thing.
Yeah, I'm reloading the shotgun right now.
How many shells do you have anyway?
I think you found a box of shells. It'd be like 25. I don't think you'll go through that many, but before you're dead. I mean, before you escape. But,
R.I.P.
Portia,
So,
are you
is
sticking
that-
around, or are you to see what's coming around the corner?
Wait, are we in a room or like in a hallway right now?
Kind of in a hallway just outside a lounge.
Oh, okay, in a hallway outside. Yeah, I think
Maybe there's other people on the ship who are still alive that we could.
there might be.
Because it would be a pity if you scuttle this ship to the bottom and there's still like 100 people.
Let's try and fend the. I don't think there's 100 people left. Maybe there's like 5.
Who knows? Is it? Wait, were we in the lounge that we're outside of just now, or no? We haven't gone in yet.
You have not gone in there. The only one that had gone in was Gaspar and Cade, and they went in, and you can see there's a fire axe as well as a bloody bag on the floor of this room. That
Pick up the
that's one
axe.
that
Get the
was
axe.
taken by Cade.
Yeah, I guess she'll pick up the axe, and then probably just run the other direction, like away from the thing that's coming.
Well, we gotta explore more of the ship.
Yeah, we've got to get the. Do we reckon there's any chance getting power back, or is it that with this one boiler maybe
I feel
full
like-
gunk? Because the other boilers we
I feel
could
like-
try.
I feel like that's kind of like. Unless we can do something to get a bit more safety right now, I don't think we should go wandering down there because it's easy for like for things to sneak up on you down there. That guy almost snuck up on me.
Mm-hmm.
Do we reckon is there a tannoy system in
Have
the
we-
ship
Have
that we could
been
get
to
any
the-
survivors?
Have we looked around the boat deck at all? That much?
You have not. You have not gone around
Uh,
the deck.
I feel like if there's some people hiding out there, that's where they would go.
There is a 10-away system. You'd have to get some sort of electrical power. There's likely a hand crank generator for emergencies that you could crank to get enough to do that.
Well, I'm not looking to like lower one of the boats. I just like want to go there and like look through the rooms and stuff.
Okay. In the boat deck, let me pull up my notes from the boat deck.
Perhaps we can find somebody who's still alive there. But I think we should get away from this.
Yeah,
horrible stuff.
we're following Portia as she's running.
To
We
the boat
leave,
deck.
we leave the dude.
I feel like it's coming down the hallway. We're like in the middle of the ship. I feel like we head up to get away from it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense, yeah.
I feel like she would want to run up to get back to like open
The
air.
stormy weather,
definitely.
the ship being rocked back and forth. Oh!
Stabilize the ship.
We're rocking back and forth. We're all going whoa, whoa.
As you head towards the boat deck, Portia, do you look behind you just in the hallway, or do you just run?
I mean, looking away won't save you.
And are you
Yeah.
are you bringing this tied up unconscious man with you?
I mean, Portia's not. She has an axe
Oh,
and
I
she's
am.
running, but
I'm bringing this guy with me.
Give me a strength roll. You could throw him over your shoulder. You could drag
No, I'm just
him.
carrying him. I think I'm just carrying him over my shoulder.
Okay, just give me a strength roll just to make sure you can manage this without slowing you down unduly. You're young,
Well, I
you're
mean,
strong.
if I do slow down, I think I got a bit of leeway here.
Oh yeah.
I could help him. Paul's pretty strong, he can help.
No, that's almost
much.
Oh, my goodness.
Helps
Yeah.
us.
You definitely need help. This man he's slick with blood. He's dead weight, and so between the two of you, you're able to get him. That's going to slow you down somewhat, and you.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, you can still get some distance, but it's almost like you're running in mud. You know, your feet are heavy as you're trying to carry this man, and he's slipping out of your grasp. But you've got him, and you know that if were you to leave him in the hallway, well, maybe Gaspar wouldn't know, but for sure Paul and Portia would know that this man would die.
Yes, let's head to the boat deck.
As you
Yep.
head to the boat deck, this is where the lifeboats are. This is where everything. This would be your way off of here. This is a small deck. In fact, let's go to a different map here. So you come up these stairs right here. You can come out a passageway. There's all these lifeboats here on the side. There are various rooms through here that have life preservers, flares, other safety equipment, things that you might want in a lifeboat if you're heading out on your own. But this is the way off the ship is here.
Another question:
Can
Where
we get
exactly did we find handout 1, the journal entry?
The journal entry was in one of the suites, I believe.
So there was the suite that looks like there was like some kind of gunfight and like some ritual that took place there.
So in the suite was immaculate. There was no blood. There was no bodies. Everything was outside of the suite. And the suite is where the people on the manifest, the ones that were circled, that's the room they were staying in. So whatever happened on here did not happen to them.
Maybe some sort of protections being put there.
Yeah.
Can I pick up? Do we have any flare guns? You said there's flares and stuff. A flare gun might.
There's a room you
Part
can
that monster.
you can go into here to try and find a flare gun. As you go into this room, it's out of the rain. You open the door, and this is it's little more than a large closet. There's various shelves and stacks of rope and other supplies. Much to your surprise, you find a petite, red-haired white woman crammed into a tiny space behind some of the life jackets. Let me post a picture of her.
Oh yeah, didn't we find a body like on the bridge that was like rapidly decayed?
Had all the blood drained out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
This woman is clad in a mishmash of random clothing, none of which seem to fit her. You fear the worst until her eyes pop open and she screams, "You'll never feed me to that monster," in what sounds like a foreign accent. Well, foreign to everyone except for Paul. So, one hand lashes out at you. She's holding a knife in trembling hands.
Oh my goodness.
The strike is feeble. Paul, give me a dexterity roll with a bonus die, as you can easily step back away from her slash here.
Give us a go.
Yeah,
14.
Excellent.
Oh.
Special success. So very well done. You recognize she's more afraid than anything, and her hand trembles and tears are streaking her face. And she looks at you, and she sees the man that is tied up. They probably set him on the deck as you guys come in here. And she points at him and says, "No. Are you with him?"
Well, who is he?
He's one of them, one of the summoners. He works
One
for
of
them.
them.
Ah. No, we're not with him. We're here to help. Help you.
Wait, it was summoners. What's happened on the ship?
You see
And why is there this strange storm that's going on?
You see her lower the knife, and then she says, "Look, if you're getting off the ship, I can help you. I can't explain everything that's going on. It all happened so fast, but there was people on board, a group, a professor and students, and
What was this guy with him?
I don't think so, but when the trouble started, he went to their side. He joined them.
Ah.
They've
Well, like you lost his mind?
Yes, and in fact, most of the crew did.
Oh
There
wow.
were people killing one another, slashing each other with knives and axes, and strangling one another.
So you're saying like they summoned something and then it made the crew go mad?
If you had seen this thing, and she lowers her head and squeezes her eyelids shut, and tears roll down her face. Black as night, a fearsome, great beast, a true monster.
We have seen it.
You have
No, I
seen
haven't.
it.
I've
We
seen
drove
like
it back.
I saw some black icky residue in one of the boilers, but I haven't like seen whatever you're talking about.
Paul says to her, we've driven it back, but it's still here.
Mm-hmm.
You
So kind of reassure
you've
her,
driven it
fighting
back.
it.
You really?
Wait, Wait, why didn't you announce yourself when we were wandering around on the deck earlier when we first arrived?
Because I wasn't sure if you were friend or foe. Everyone was killing everyone. I managed to hide myself in here.
Did you go mad and kill anyone?
No, and she holds out her hands, and there's no blood on her hands. There's a little bit of blood on her clothes, little spatters here and there, but not much at all on her clothes. Not like Cade, who's just wearing blood as a overcoat. She has a small briefcase with her, and she looks at Portia. You saw the thing and drove it back? Is this true?
Yes.
Well, I wasn't there, but I heard a shotgun blast
Oh,
not too long ago.
well, I don't think that shotguns will be of much use here, but this might. And she holds out the small briefcase to Portia.
What is in this briefcase?
Do you
Yeah.
do you open it or do you ask her?
No, I asked her what's in the briefcase.
There's a piece of parchment, and it describes one of these things. I'm a bit of an academe myself. I've studied these things.
Where did this scroll come from?
It's ancient, that I know. I've not read the entirety of it. It's from the 13th century, I believe, based on the illuminated text.
Oh.
And she opens the briefcase and hands you a leather-covered wooden map case sealed with bone caps. Each cap is carved with a symbol, and let me show you what the symbol looks like.
Can I attempt a psychology roll on this
Yes,
one?
absolutely.
I feel like she's not telling us the whole truth.
Just conveniently has the thing that can beat it.
Yeah, and you've been in here sitting on your rump the whole time. No, that's a fail.
Oh.
She's difficult to read.
She shows you this, hands you this scroll case, and there's this symbol carved
Scribbled
on the
with
bone
thick
caps on the end. And at first it does look like just scratches, but they are deliberate in there. She looks at Portia and says, "There's something in here that can help us now. I cannot use this, but I sense in you one that can."
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I guess we ask her, how did you survive?
She takes a deep breath. I am not here by chance. The person who is responsible for what happened left.
Who is it?
His name is Nicholas Sebastian.
What?
Dr. Sebastian was on an archaeological dig in Knocknacarega, Ireland. He unearthed something. I saw a glimpse of it. 3 stone urns. I know he brought them on board. I was looking for them. You see, I represent an organization called the Order of the Stone.
No.
The Order...
Is that you're in the organization that's the title of the adventure?
What fortuitous luck! I am a member of the same order that it titles the adventure, the Order of the Stone.
Oh, cool. Can we join this cool order?
I think that you just did. And she holds out the scroll case to Portia.
Oh my god.
Cool.
All right. Well, Portia will take that.
All
What
right,
does the scroll say?
let me put it on Portia's character. And you
Maybe there's
can
some
do
sort of
it.
spell in it that will help us.
So, let's see. There's Portia Delgado.
How convenient that we just randomly stumble upon the one person who has the thing that can help us fight the demon or whatever it is.
It's just
We need some luck.
pure dumb luck.
Very well.
Serendipity.
Portia, if you go to
We're hiding up here in the
your
boat deck.
you will have a book called The First Fragment of the Scroll of Zevon.
Oh.
If
Cool.
you click on that or I think you double click. I think you double click on that book. It will ask if you want to do an initial reading, and you'll make a sanity roll. Now, if you
Ooh.
lose sanity, you will have a bout of madness, but you will gain some insight into what this scroll is. It's written on parchment, illuminated like similar religious texts of the time of the 13th century AD. If you want to give that an initial read, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
I-
I think.
I guess maybe while you're doing that, we just ask the lady, where did you get the scroll? Are you a protector?
Yes, we are protectors. We watch over and guard against what is inside. And this first scroll discusses an ancient monster from another realm, a distillation of chaos and evil. It refers to as the triform monstrosity, composed of three essences, Agron, Talon, and Soth. It explains how druids summoned the creature, then realizing it could not be controlled by mortals despite their wishes, intent, or reasoning, nor could they send it back from whence it came. It also describes how axes, arrows, and swords used by the druids to destroy it were ineffective. While they did it temporary harm, it always seemed to recover. To protect themselves, the druids devised a magical means to keep Agron, Talon, Soth at bay, using a mystical ward, the creation of which is detailed in the text.
Mm.
You give this a read. You are going to have a real-time bout of madness.
Woo. So D10.
Yep, roll a d10 for me.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Lasts for 2 rounds. Go ahead and roll another one.
Another phobia.
That's another phobia. I will let you choose the phobia here.
So how much sanity does she lose from the initial study?
So she lost 3.
Oh no.
Yep, there goes. What is my new phobia going to be?
Probably like oozy gelatinous shit.
Jelly.
I don't like jelly.
I think it will be boats.
I think that would make absolute sense.
Yeah.
But
You now have access to a spell on your character sheet called The Beast Be Halt and Shunned.
wait, that means you're gonna have a fucking penalty die for the rest of the adventure.
It tracks.
Michelle explains that there is a powerful spell in here, and you read this spell. It says it's effective against this monster. To invoke the spell, you draw a symbol, and it's the symbol that you recognize from that urn. It may measure from as little as 3 inches, 7.5 centimeters in diameter, up to 10 feet or 3 meters. It must be drawn with something visible to others, such as chalk, blood, or paint, although it may be concealed, for example, behind a painting or beneath a tablecloth. None of the beast's forms can come within 5 feet of the symbol, nor touch it in any way, meaning they cannot pass over it if it is inscribed on a floor, wall, or ceiling, nor can they pass through a door or window that has the symbol marked on one or both sides of it. Alternatively, you may create a ward that can be activated at the time of your choosing. Rather than forming a barrier, this variant of the spell is used to create a trap for the creature. The symbol does not have to be visible for the caster, or to the caster for it to be triggered. When the target is within the ward's bounds, you intone the prescribed words to activate it. Once activated, any of the beast's forms must make an opposed POW roll with the caster. The caster and any helper may spend additional magic points to support the spell. Basically, if you win the roll, the beast is trapped within the ward.
Ah.
Okay.
It sounds like they warded that stateroom. It's probably the safest place in the ship at the moment. That A5 or room. I bet we find the symbol warded there. But then we can trap this thing. Use this dude as bait. the summoner guy.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
So what kind of... You're gonna cast some sort of spell to stop this creature?
This will prevent the creature from drawing near, or we can trap it, and then perhaps send it down to the bottom.
Let me see.
Yes.
As you're well
Ah, yeah.
aware, the first time you cast the spell, you must succeed a hard power roll.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, you fail.
And to cast it will cost you 4 magic points, of which you have 10. It
Okay.
does not cost you sanity to cast this spell. It will take you 4 rounds plus 1 if you are activating it later, so 5 rounds. So this is something you would want to have prepared rather than doing it, when you're fighting the beast.
Right.
Do we try and find, maybe we prepare an area in one of the staterooms as a place to trap it, and then we once it's trapped, we sink the ship and we get off it. Maybe, I don't know, thoughts. Maybe it's more people left alive as well. Maybe.
Maybe we should check out the ritual room and look for clues.
I think Portia is in favor of trying to trap it somewhere for sure.
Question is where?
Right. And we don't. How much time has elapsed now? Do we have?
If you the storm is too rough to see land from here, but you are probably maybe 7 or 8 miles from shore.
Okay. So I guess
The lifeboats, would that be something the two Paul and Gaspar could man to get us to the shore?
With your training, you would be able to do that. A 7-mile row, even in the storm, while it would be dangerous, it's possible. But as you have suspected that perhaps if you can send this thing to the bottom of the ocean, maybe the storm will lift.
Sounds a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think
We never really investigated the room, the suite, or the lounge, or whatever the fuck it was. Did we?
The room A5 where Professor Sebastian was at.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to set up the trap there?
No, I thought we just check it out there. We didn't really investigate it. Be a handout or
I
something.
think that's a safe space, isn't it? Because that's I'm guessing, knowing what we know, that's warded. That's why there's no blood in there.
Yeah, but if we don't get the handouts, we'll miss the collectibles. There might be precious clues that will be of importance.
Yeah, I think we should definitely check out. I think we're on the same deck, are we not? I think
we're like a few decks above, aren't we not?
Are we?
We're on the boat deck.
We're on the boat deck now, yeah.
Top deck.
So where do we think we can trap? We should, I guess, Portia. We kind of look to her because she's, has no more knowledge of these things, and I can't remember the name of the
Michelle.
Michelle. Where best can we trap this thing? These two girls are experts with this stuff.
Michelle will offer that it would be best to lure it in a narrow passageway. If it's a larger room, it may simply go past the object, but
fair enough.
The bulk of the creature is roughly equal to the width of the hallways, and if you can make the trap large enough, it would be forced to go over that trap.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe we just trap it in that hallway outside
the
room.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, we're safe in the room. We can trap it in a hallway. It can't come. Maybe we have to. Yeah, we bait it, and it comes down the hallway. It's probably going to come after us anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But then it can't. Yeah, it can't come through the window or anything because it's warded. So maybe it has to come through the door, and then that's how we know it's coming. maybe that. Yeah, it sounds like going back there is a good idea.
Yeah.
To Suite A5?
Do we want?
Is that where we go?
Yeah, I
Let's
think
do it.
so.
Yeah, there might be goodies and handouts there. Who knows?
As
Right.
you head towards the suite,
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
you've been here before. You recognize that there is the blood splatters all over the walls, bullet holes, a great fight in the hallway. You hear sounds in the ship around you. You hear groaning sounds of the metal. The infrastructure of the ship is straining as though perhaps the currents are shifting. The ship kind of jostles back and forth a little bit and then it rights itself. Paul, you would know that maybe the anchor has slipped and recaught,
No, no.
or maybe something has happened to one of the anchors. You're not sure, but that movement alarms you somewhat.
I would say we don't have a lot of time.
Nope.
This ship is. We need to fix this thing
You
and
would
get
you would
away.
almost say
Do we want?
the ship is dying.
Yeah.
I think maybe
Do we want
maybe
to prepare an escape route? Do we want?
if-
Yeah.
Can I ask?
Ma-
Can I ask what's her face, Scottish lady? If we defeat this creature, is this creature what's caused the storm?
It was not just the creature, but the ritual to summon the creature is what brought the storm about.
So if we send it back to where it came from or trap it, would that take care of the storm?
The storm will lift. The spell we have to work with is not enough to send it back to whence it came. We must find additional information for that. My brother can help us. He is back in Ireland.
Where?
He is
Well, that's not gonna help us.
No. So we have our limits here, but if we can trap this, we can get off alive. And I will admit I do not know the effect of seawater on this creature. It does not seem to be bothered by the rain. In fact, it almost welcomes it, but I do not know if the sea will have any effect on it at all.
Oh, what about like the musky like sea air that's touching it? Will that do anything?
I have not seen enough to know if the salt spray has affected it. We can only hope that it may have some effect.
You seem to know a lot about this thing.
I am a member of the Order of the Stone. It is our life's purpose to know of Agrin Talon Soth and how we might protect ourselves from it.
Sounds good. Do we want to? I guess I look to Gaspar. Do we want to prepare like one of the lifeboats in readiness if all the girls prepare the room, or do we just
Well,
want
the
to
lifeboats are like already repaired. You just gotta pull the thing and you can go in.
Okay.
Yeah, you would you'd be able to get one ready enough while you were up there, and looking at them, it's just you just need to undo the locks and lower them down.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, but
Well,
unless we do something about the storm, that's suicide.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, after
But
seeing
I guess
the
Paul
first
would know that.
lifeboat smashed to bits, you know that it would probably destroy that lifeboat unless the storm lifts.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I guess Paul would know that. That's
Yep,
cool.
absolutely.
Yeah. Onto the room, I guess.
Onto the room. Inside the suite,
Like,
everything is... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Like the doorway into the suite, I guess that's where we'll draw the symbol.
So that doorway, if you recall, there were bullet holes with the exit facing into the hallway, as though shots came from inside the stateroom out into the hallway. There are the bodies of two men in a crumpled heap beneath the blood-soaked wall near the door. But inside the suite, everything is clean, almost immaculate after the chaos you encounter in the corridor. There's a few glasses and small decorative items on the floor. A couch and an upturned table are positioned near the main door. It looks as though someone had tried to make a defensible position. The furniture is intact, but the makeshift barricade looks as though it never had to withstand an attack. And there are barricades of chairs and side tables as well. You how do you want to draw this symbol on the floor? You'll need something to actually make the marks.
Use the blood.
Use the blood.
There's
Yeah.
enough blood around. Yeah, I think so. Unless you've got some chalk handy, but I think blood's
Use the blood, piss, and shit to draw it.
Portia, Michelle will help you to cast this spell. She will pump some magic points into it.
Wait, why can't she cast the spell? Why do we have to do it?
She can cast it, but she says that she is all but spent. Basically, she is low on magic points, so she can help
No.
you.
Let's just rest for a few hours and you get your magic.
Yeah, she
back.
just needs to rest. What is it, 1 point an hour, I think, that you recover?
Yeah.
I don't think we have that time.
No, does not have that time to do it now, because you'll need at least 5 points to put
It's
in.
fine. You can just use some of your hit points as magic points.
Right? She says,
So do I hit?
To be sure, Michelle, go and help. Help Portia.
The first thing you need to do is to cast the spell for the first time. You need to make a power roll. So that's one of your attributes, and you need to get a hard success.
Ooh. Do I get a bonus dice because
bonus die because she's helping you and kind of preparing you to actually bring this spell into being.
let's see.
You got to deduct 4 magic points.
19.
And you got a hard success.
Nice.
So now,
Good job.
If you want, you can. If you go to the spell on your character sheet under, it's under gear and cache. If you double click on the spell, it will ask if you want to cast it, and you can click on the cast button, and that will deduct the magic points.
All right.
And that has you draw this. You do the width of the door is as large as you want to do it.
Yeah, I think so.
Michelle,
Do we want to trap him in the room?
in the room or in the doorway, or outside the doorway?
Maybe outside the doorway. It's going to come for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Michelle, as you draw these symbols, Michelle looks at you and says, "You've done this before, haven't you?"
Once or twice, never to this scale.
Do you know how to read these sigils?
That's a good question.
She,
Maybe.
give me an occult roll to see if you would.
Okay, yeah. I was like, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah,
Nice.
a little bit.
So you know that there's a thing called a sigil grid, and it's basically concentric circles that would have the letters of the alphabet in them. And if you were to superimpose one of the symbols over the grid, starting with the filled-in circle, that would be the A. That would spell out Agron, the name of the beast. I'm not sure that sent that. Let me try that again.
Let me see.
I want to send that to the chat. There we go.
I think Portia kind of chuckles and is like, it was really that simple all along.
Sometimes the information is right there, but it is occulted. It is hidden from those that do not have the sight.
All right. Well, we better trap this creature. So how exactly does this spell work, weird Irish lady?
So we have this symbol, this circle on the ground. We must cover it, for if the beast sees it, then it will not pass. We can cover it with anything, with a sheet.
Yeah.
What if we're all gonna die, man? We're all gonna die.
Come out the walls, man.
As you cover the symbol, you can see the blood soaking through the sheet in a few areas, but Not enough that it traces out the entire symbol through the sheet so that it might see that. But you can see a few patches of blood here and there. Michelle says, now we have to get it to come to us.
Is there anything while the girls are doing the symbol? I guess Gaspar, you and I is searching the room for anything else of use. I guess.
Yeah. Give me a spot hidden roll.
Oh, okay. It's a fail.
Success.
Success. You find a name. You don't know what it's a name of. If it's a name of perhaps a boat. You don't know. The name is Southern Winds. And there's a date and a time, and it was yesterday in the evening is the time noted on this piece of paper.
I'll take a note of that. Southern Winds. Could come in useful.
Cade Thompson, the man that you have tied up, begins to stir. And he's groaning. Oh, what have you done? My head,
It's
untie
debate.
me.
No, you're unwell.
You will be unwell soon. And he's
You need help, good sir.
thrashing against his bonds, and then he begins to, like, his personality changes in an instant. He begins to whimper and cry, almost like a child, begging you, please, please, my arms, they hurt. The ropes are too
I knock him
tight.
out again.
No, so I'll keep him making. Maybe we put him in a hallway making noise.
No, it's
To
fucking
draw the
stupid. I feel like this thing's already on its way.
Well,
This poor guy's
Bait.
going to have
I mean-
traumatic brain injury from all this knocking out.
Nah, he's fine. It's like an Indiana Jones. Like, he'll be fine. He'll wake up and feel it.
He'll wake up just fine. Just a little headache.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's call this thing. Be like, hey,
Monster.
come here.
banging the wall or something, making lots of
Yeah.
noise.
Bang on the wall, screaming like, we're all gonna die.
Portia just goes, here, kitty, kitty.
Oh, nice. Portia, as you call that out, you kind of hope that you don't see a cat. The thought of seeing one is terrifying to you.
Mhm.
And Paul, you give me a listen roll, Paul. You've not done one of these yet.
Okay, it's like. It's,
Oh,
no, it's not hearing much.
nope.
I mean, by a long way, yeah. There's no way he's pushing that.
Yeah, that's quite a ways off there. You all you can hear is the banging on the walls, the clanging of noise trying to attract this thing. Gaspar, you hear a bubbling sound coming from the bathroom on this suite. There's an attached bathroom with a shower,
Oh.
a toilet,
I'm
a
in
sink.
front of the bathroom.
You can hear a bubbling, sloshing sound coming from that room.
Coming from the toilet. It's coming up through the toilet.
That
Oh,
is
no.
exactly what it's doing. You hear this scraping, piping, echoey sound, alien voices crying out to you. Michelle turns and looks at the bathroom and her eyes grow wide. And she looks at Portia and says, "It's here. Are you ready?"
Right. Let's get into the hallway then. It's got to come to us.
Now grab the man, and we'll go into the hallway.
You take him into the hallway and you see this huge bulk forcing its way through the bathroom door. Let me send another picture here. It's a mass of
Ugh.
oily black tentacles, eyes, mouths, everything begins to form on it all at once and then disappear. A mouth opens up and lets out a little piping, chiming sound and then quickly pops before another mouth opens up as well.
So they say, darkness, old friend, we meet again.
Let me pull some tokens out because we're going to be in battle.
Oh no.
Let's see. Let's go to a different map, one that's got a little
No.
room here.
Gotta fight our way out.
And I've already got some tokens on here. Let's grab Agron.
No, it's back.
It is back. Let me pull us all into a combat. Alright. Is anyone using a gun?
No, I don't think there's any point firing at this thing. Do you think?
Well, it did quite a bit of damage to it before, didn't it?
Maybe just if we shoot it, it'll just slow it down. Maybe
Yeah.
do something more shot at it. Everyone behind. As we back out of the room, this thing's coming forward. As we back into the hallway, pump a shot at it.
Paul, you will go first.
Yeah, it's fire. Combat. Shotgun. Do we get a?
You'll get a bonus die for this for point blank. I can clip that box for you. There we go.
Okay. Right. Target. No, he 53. No, he misses.
Yep, that's a miss. You fire off that shot, and it does not slow it in the least. It charges towards you.
Oh no.
We want. That's what we want. No, as we back into the hallway. Got its attention.
Well, we're in the back of the hallway already, aren't we? It's charging towards us.
Yep.
As it comes toward you, it looks down for a moment with bulbous eyes scanning, the above, below, to the sides, and it senses your presence. And an incredibly long tendril will lash out.
I will shoot at it with my readied firearm.
Okay, let me get you on here. Then go ahead, Gaspar.
To distract it and draw its ire so it looms closer.
Indeed.
So it will loom closer towards us.
You want to do your firearm roll?
Yes, I will. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I will shoot at the creature. I'll open my character sheets, and where is my firearms
Under
handgun?
your, I think it's a combat tab, or...
Oh, here it is, okay. So I guess I'll just do three shots, which
Okay.
would normally give me a penalty die, but it's at point blank range.
Yep.
So, bam,
Oh, nice.
bam,
Oh.
bam. Oh no, the shots are all going wide,
Oh.
but I'm getting attention.
It's fine.
You do get its attention, and it surges towards you, and a incredibly long and slender tendril lashes out at Gaspar.
No.
Use the axe.
How can it attack me without stepping into the symbol?
The tendril's about 20 feet long.
Oh no. But the tendril's already over the symbol. It's too late. It's been trapped.
No, we need the whole thing, don't we?
Yeah, you want
Oh, we do
the
it?
whole body in there, not just the tendril. All right. Do you
Except the
want to fight back or dodge, Gaspar? You have a choice
Well-
here.
What level of success is it, Guten? Oh no.
That is a regular success. So you'll need a regular dodge, or if you fight back, you will need a.
I will try and
hard success.
dodge.
Okay.
No, that's terrible.
Oh dear.
That's going to be a hit.
Oof.
That's going to be.
Now.
Ooh,
Ouch.
6 damage.
Ooh, that's a
Ouch.
major wound.
I can
Smashed against the
inflict
wall.
that on you. There we go.
I take a major wound. I need to roll Constitution.
Yep. So on the chat screen, you can click on the Constitution check. It'd be to 55.
That's
You
a
do.
success.
Hey.
I'm bleeding.
So, but you are not unconscious, but you do take a major wound.
I got
As
smacked.
it lashes you.
I'm bleeding.
Portia, your turn.
Oh man. I don't know, because I don't think she's really feeling a fight after seeing what's happening here.
I'd like to move like away from the doorway so it can't hit me no more.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
She's
Maybe
got
she
to
just
be.
tries to like help her friends associates
People she
like
knows.
move further. Yeah. The
She's just
people
got
she
to keep
knows
safe.
move further away from the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to keep safe to cast a spell. Without you, you're done.
And Kate Thompson's slumped in the
That's
hallway.
Do I do a spell thing this round or no?
When it crosses over, if you want to try to lure it out, maybe getting its attention, I'll let you make a power roll, maybe an opposed power roll against this thing, and see if you can kind of call it out towards you.
Oh no. Nope.
It got a 19. So as you call it out, you can sense the psychic power of this thing. And you can actually feel it beginning to probe your thoughts. It's trying to find out what you have going on here, what your strategy is. You can feel that intrusion in your mind. You're able to force it off. Do you want to push that power roll or spend 44 luck?
No, I don't have 44 luck. She'll push it.
Oh,
No, your brain like.
we need your compass, mate. I wouldn't. Is pushing it a good idea? Because if you fail it,
Yeah,
then
if you fail it, then something negative.
Let's be clear.
we need you kind of with us to do the spell thingy. Otherwise, we're done.
Yeah, I think she'll just kind of. We will not push then.
Okay.
She'll just do her best to keep it at bay.
Mr. Thompson, he is going to fight against his bonds.
He's unconscious. He can't do shit.
Oh yeah, you did knock him out. Yep. Never mind. He's out.
He's just there in the hallway, looking juicy.
No, he's like shoved away from the doorway with Gasper, and like, Gasper's like bleeding in his chest, touching his chest.
We go back to you, Gaspar. You're up.
I think I'm still like in the if thing's not in my line of sight, I couldn't move closer to shoot at it without going on my normal turn, so I can't really do anything.
Right. Paul, what about you?
Yeah, I think he's going to pump some more shots into, rather than get close with an axe, which we don't want to do. He pumps more shots as he backs away.
Yeah, you fired one
shots.
barrel already, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fire the second barrel.
Yeah, second barrel and again trying to lure it out, but keeping away from the tentacles.
Lure it out, but keep it away. Let's see.
Yeah. So, do I combat?
It'll be point blank again.
Are you gonna flash it up with?
Did you click on the?
Oh, let me click on proceed. There we go. Right,
There we go. And then let me do point blank range. All right, you can go ahead and make your roll.
Fire.
Oh no!
Oh, that's terrible.
No. Terrible. I saw the 0 and no.
Yeah, I got excited when I saw that. I thought, oh, this could be good. Yeah, you fire, and again, maybe some of the buckshot hits it and just cuts furrows into it, but it does not seem to bother it in the least. You get the impression that your gun is useless here. That
Yeah.
You can't roll dice.
Yeah, I was running well at the beginning. Now it's gone back to normal.
Agron, does not like what you're doing. At first it was locked onto Portia, and then Paul has the audacity to fire at it. It's going to try to enthrall you.
How much damage did you do it the last time you shot it?
21.
21. A bit whack.
Damn near fucking killed it, probably, then.
It has 22 hit points. Yeah, he was
Oh.
really close.
Wow.
So,
Well, wait, how much armor does it have?
2 armor.
Oh, so yeah, you were like 5 away from killing it.
Yep.
Wow, yeah, 21, and then what Portia did 5. Yeah, nice.
Give me a power roll. This would be an opposed
No,
power roll for Paul, and
Yeah.
you need to get a hard success or higher. Oh, and you do.
Yep.
Okay.
Hard, yeah.
You feel this mental intrusion, and it is trying to take over your body.
Oh, no.
But you grit your teeth. You're first mate of the Foggy Sea. You have responsibility to the crew, a responsibility to all of the people that you serve, and you use that to power yourself against this intrusion. You know that the urge to just sit down and do nothing is powerful, but you push it away. Your training, your dedication takes over, and you fight back. And you see Agrin loom up in anger, unable to affect you, and he surges.
How do we know? How do we know what the monster's name is?
It was in the scroll.
Oh, so where's the Irish lady? She's not helping us out in this combat.
She is acting with Portia, so she's there to help Portia with the spell.
Paul's got his hand around his lucky bullet with his name inscribed in it
I
in his
love it.
pocket, giving him strength.
And he looks at this thing. He's like, "Not today!" And as it lunges forward, its tentacles raised, it slowly propagates its bulk over that symbol.
Oh no!
Nice, do
Portia,
it.
the time has
You're
come.
up.
So
Woohoo.
to do this,
Our
you
powers
need to do
combine.
this is an opposed power roll, and you can get help. So Michelle can give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 1 bonus die to the power roll, and the monster will make an opposed roll here.
Oh god, don't fuck this up.
You get an the monster did
The
terrible.
monster.
Did terrible.
No, no!
Oh, we got a bonus
That
dice.
was so close.
Oh,
We got bonus dice 40, isn't
The
it?
monster damn near fumbled. That was close.
Portia, you intone the words that the beast may be halt and shunned. Tell me what happens as the spell goes off.
Ooh. I think that the sigil that they painted in blood kind of lights up in a really creepy red, like algae, how it's bioluminescent sometimes, it's kind of like
Maybe
that.
it's like glowing like hooks into it, like holding it in place.
Oh, I like that. So
Yeah.
this glowing red, maybe light comes up and begins to embed inside of it.
Mhm.
Does it? Maybe it makes like a little cage of light. You can see thin lines arcing over it to trap it in there. The beast thrashes with furious rage, trying to force itself out of the bonds. Michelle, exhausted, having pumped all of her magic will into this spell with you, staggers and says, you have done it. You have done it. Now, we must get off this ship."
Quick! Is the storm still raving about?
It is. In fact, the storm is actually getting a little bit worse. You can hear the wind beginning to pick up.
Well, that's no good. We can't get in the lifeboat when the storm's there.
You might need to start the ship a-sinking.
Yeah.
Well, can you just, if it's trapped in place, can you just shoot it with a shotgun over and over?
Michelle says it won't work. Normal weapons cannot kill him. The
But it has
druids could not kill him with fire or axes.
So what happens when its hit points reaches 0?
It becomes incorporeal, and then a round later, it comes back.
Oh no!
No, we don't want that to happen. No.
No, that wouldn't be good.
Do we want to make sure that Cade doesn't do anything to stop the... Can the spell be reversed now? Cade do anything? bad? Oh wait, it'll be good.
Michelle says
Michelle, what do we do?
we should not let him live.
Okay, yep.
Wait, no.
And she says, I will do it if none of you have the courage.
No, we're not killing this guy. He's mad. He needs help.
No, he's one of them.
No.
He's butchered people.
I'm putting my
He
foot
has
down.
butchered people.
No, this man needs help. He's obviously gone mad.
I put my hand on Gaspar. Gaspar?
Yeah.
I'm
I
here to look
get your
after
point.
you.
I get your point, but it's probably written in the adventure module somewhere that if we save him, we get sanity points. And my sanity's too low.
Basically, we'll get sanity if we get off the ship alive. This guy's chopped people up. He's a monster.
No, he needs help. He needs help. He's a madman.
Let me see if you
He
do
needs
get
help.
rewards for saving him. Let me just see.
That's what I'm thinking. Like I think like he's obviously a madman who needs help. Right?
Oh, you do. There is a plus 1d4 if you rescue Cade Thompson.
Wait, what?
So yeah, there is a reward if you rescue
Is there?
There is, yeah.
Hold on, let me check. I don't believe it.
If you rescue Michelle, if you rescue Cade, there's a penalty if you kill Michelle, and there is a reward if you neutralize Agron.
Oh.
Nice. Well, let's get off the ship. Let's
Yeah.
how would we? Paul would know how to sink a ship like that. Is there something?
Yeah.
You just go open the bills or bills.
For rescuing
or something.
Michelle Shamey, it's plus 1d4. For rescuing Cade Thompson, 1d4. Oh, yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
good.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I do actually have the adventure in front of me.
You're reading from the book.
I am. I read it in a book. There are, there are hatches in the bottom. Ships have these to let in ballast water, but it's also so you can scuttle the ship if there's problems, and you know that you could open those sea hatches and it would flood the vessel and sink it.
Yeah, but that still leaves us with the problem of us dying in a storm.
You might just have to take your chances.
Yeah, maybe if we sink him to the bottom, maybe the storm will subside.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
That's the only
Maybe
thing
the
we got.
water. Let's do it. Let's
Go.
Give me either a pilot boat roll, Paul. You can do it with a bonus
Yep.
die because you are familiar with how this works on ships.
do this. Let's go. Pilot boat. There we go.
Probably. Oh, shit.
21.
Oh, sweet.
Yep. Hard success.
Excellent.
Nice.
The water begins to flood into the ship. You scramble up the stairs, make your way to the lifeboat. To lower the lifeboat, this is a hard strength roll to maintain control of the winch. If you fail, the lifeboat may clang against the side of the ship. You're going to want people in there together. You can do it from inside the lifeboat. So once you all climb in, I need someone to do that hard strength roll to work the.
Jasper, who's strongest? I've got 60 strength. What's yours?
I've got 60 strength.
Okay.
So like the ship is sinking currently, right?
It is. It begins to list a little bit. It's listing to port, and you're on the port side, which lowers you out over the ocean, which is probably better than the other way, and you're scraping along the side of the ship.
So the five of us all huddle onto the boat.
Yep.
Who wants to do the roll? Gaspar or Paul?
I guess I can try. Well, actually, no. I'm quite injured. I got slashed.
Oh, you're injured. Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna
maybe
have to be
maybe.
Paul, and it'll be just a regular strength roll.
Oh, regular. Okay. Let's do it.
Come on, Paul.
Not that.
Oh no.
Do you want to push that?
I think we have to.
I'm helping him.
Let's see. 2 people work the winch together. The strength roll is regular. Yeah, so you need a hard success, and if 2 people work it, you just need a regular success.
And what success did you get?
So he got a failure. So you can push
Push
this.
it. I think we have to. Though.
60% chance.
Yeah, good chance you're gonna get this.
Yeah.
Come on. Do it.
Here it comes down. Oh no!
13.
Oh, there we go. All right, the The ship sways a little bit,
Hard success.
and it feels as though the lifeboat's going to break free of the ropes, but you manage to work the winch carefully, lowering it evenly side to side so the bow isn't tipping or the stern is tipping and spilling everyone out into the seas. Once the lifeboat is in the water, I need 2 rolls, and I need a pilot boat from Paul,
Yeah.
and I need a navigate from Gaspar.
Oh no.
Both must be successful. If not, I'm
Do we want a plus
I'm
at all, or
drown.
just the regular?
just a regular.
So we're like rowing away from the ship.
Yep.
Yep, success from Paul.
Hey,
Oh, navigate. My navigate's not good, guys.
So pilot gets you away from the ship. Navigate is to get you going
Terrible.
in the right direction.
Terrible failure for navigation.
Ooh.
Push it.
Going to push that.
No.
Then I need a group luck roll. I'll let one of you make that roll.
Well, a group luck roll has to be the person with the lowest luck.
Yep.
But who has the
Okay.
lowest luck?
Mine's 25.
What
Oh,
the
jeez.
fuck?
I've got 85 luck.
You got 5.
Lucky's fault.
I've got 72.
Damn.
I've got 85.
I didn't start out with that much luck, to be honest. But
I think it's
so I guess
Nah.
it's
Portia. your
Portia?
turn.
All right, let's roll the dice and
Need
see
a
what
luck roll.
happens. Here.
all right. No bonus dice, right? Just a regular roll.
Yep.
Okay.
25 or lower. Here we go. It's a 1 in 4 chance, and nope.
Nope.
Ooh.
We might be in some trouble. We'll see what happens.
Let's get to. I have
Ah,
a,
so
a
close.
picture here first.
Do we all die?
Well, here's a picture.
Maybe Cade gets
As you-
washed over the boat, overside.
You're able to row yourself away from the
Oh, look, the
pilot boat.
storm's broken.
And the ship begins to sink, and as it begins to sink, there's a break in the clouds, and as the clouds break, the storm begins to lift and abate. And as it does, you look on and you see that the SS Champagne has sunk deep down below the waves. The sun has come out, and you attempt to return to dry land. However, you have no landmarks out here, and you are adrift at sea for quite some time.
Fine.
A day
Bit
passes,
dehydration.
and you begin to suffer from the exposure. I need constitution rolls from everyone.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm sure we can find a passing by. Someone would obviously come looking for us after we went missing, after that.
Oh, quick 4.
Oh,
Paul's.
Paul's
Paul-
been
it's a
hoarding
day night.
granola bars or something.
Yeah, Paul's fine now, yeah.
No. I'll spend
Right.
1 point of luck to make that a success.
Yep, you can spend luck. Do you want to spend 4 luck, Portia, or push that?
Hell yeah, she's spending luck.
Perfect.
Spend the luck.
Are you down to like 25? Look.
21 now.
Okay.
You're adrift for a day before you see the first sign of another boat, and it is another fishing vessel come out to fish, and they see you. You wave your arms, hailing them, and they turn about and come over into your direction, and you breathe a sigh of relief as you are lifted up onto this fishing vessel, given water, blankets, anything that you need. You make it back to Boston Harbor, and you have sad news.
What is the sad news?
The sad news is that you have to share the sad news.
Well, yeah,
That
the ship is
the-
everyone's dead.
That not only is
Oh, yeah,
the champagne lost, but the foggy sea is lost as well.
Paul went crazy and he murdered all the other crew members, and he went mad. So that means all the rights to the shipping company go to me.
To Gaspar.
Well,
Completely throw Paul under the bus.
You, for surviving, you will get some rewards. So
Ooh, what are the rewards?
you will get plus 1d4 sanity points for rescuing Michelle O'Shaughnessy,
Nice.
plus 1d4 for rescuing Cade Thompson,
Yeah, you guys just wanted to.
and plus 1d6 for neutralizing Agrin.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Are we
everyone-
able to get Mr. K. Thompson or whatever to like a sanitarium or whatever?
Yeah, the police will probably
Ah.
question all of you, and as this questioning happens, he will be admitted into a sanitarium.
It's like he was a madman who killed everyone on the ship.
Yeah, he is taken into custody, and he will get some care that he requires.
Yeah, I think he's gonna spend the rest of his life in a sanitarium.
Most likely. And then if Gaspar wants to do his sanity roll, then we can do our development phase.
So we need to gain. So it's 2d4 and
The
1d4.
minimal.
Yeah, oh yeah, you
That's
gain
a terrible
4.
roll.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah,
That's
2d4
terrible.
plus 1d6.
No, that's my sanity only started as 40 at the beginning of this adventure, so I'm gonna need this. 7.
That was better. Yeah, a lot better than
Got
mine.
Got the top roll. All right, I just
Yeah,
activated
we're
development
we're still
phase.
indefinitely insane.
So, and we will talk about that here in just a second. Let's do our skill improvement. So I activated the development phase. So if you open your character sheet at the top, there's going to be a little blue ribbon with 2 gears. You can click on that, and then it'll say development. There's some experience points. You can ignore that. Click on the button that says development phase, and it will do all of your development rolls for you.
oh,
Aha.
All
So
right.
Portia improved her fighting brawl and her spot hidden.
nice.
Paul improved his shotgun firearm by 9%. That's a big bump.
Oh, nice.
How do I enter development mode?
So it should already be in development mode. If you have your character sheet, near the top there's a blue ribbon with 2 gears. And you click on that, and then it will, on the sheet, it'll say development, it'll say experience points and a number, and then it'll say development mode. Click on the development mode button, and it will
Okay.
automate that for you.
And the axe never came into play. Oh no, I didn't upgrade my fighting brawl. What about a listen?
No, so darn it.
Alright, my listen goes up by 7.
Sweet.
What about my spot hidden? No, it doesn't.
And then you can all do a luck roll as well. And if you roll above your luck score, you can increase 1d10 luck.
No, I rolled a 7.
Oh, dang.
Where was that roll?
Oh,
I got
I
lost.
know, right? On the navigate. Oh, Portia failed by 1, so roll 1d10
Oh, yeah, that's
and
right. I
Portia can
forgot.
gain that much.
I probably need to go to the hospital because I got stabbed in the chest.
Yeah, there would
vital
be.
area.
You would definitely spend some time in the hospital.
Oh no, how am I going to pay for that?
I'm sure that there is a.
The harbor master guy's not going to pay us, is he?
He'll probably pay you and Paul for bringing back word, even though it was terrible luck. Everyone's done their development.
So what was that cover story? This guy went mad. He killed everyone on the ship, and then the ship went down in the storm.
So
Yeah.
what is the official story that you tell the police?
I think you say Cade went mad, yeah? I think.
He went mad. He killed everyone on the ship, and then the ship, the foggy sea went down in the storm, and the champagne went down with it, and we just barely managed to get on a lifeboat and escape.
And Michelle will back up that story. She will tell the police, yes, that's exactly what happened, and she will.
The police are like, "Why do you have a shotgun?"
Well, this was the 20s. It was normal.
That's how we
With
signaled the
firearms.
ship. Shot the shotgun up in the air.
The indefinite insanity. So there's a couple ways to do this. In the rule book, it even says you can go get hospitalized. You can do whatever. It says alternatively, the keeper may, in between like significant portions of the adventure, which this is going to be a significant portion of the adventure, you recover. So it's going to be a couple weeks before the next part of the campaign when you get word of a disturbing nature, but that's going to be a few weeks away. So the indefinite insanity, you will be able to have recovered from that when you think all of your troubles are over and life is grand again.
Life is not grand. My dad is dead. The crew is dead. Ship is at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, things could be better for you, but you managed to survive, which is always a plus.
I only have 38 sanity, which I think is lower than both of you guys.
That is that's pretty low. If you guys want to reset your daily sanity limits on your character sheet at the very bottom of the first page, below like your hit points and movement points, it says daily, and then there's a little arrow that lets you reset that. You can all go
Daily.
and reset that in sanity.
Where is that? In
So on the main page that shows like your strength, constitution, size, down at the bottom of that section there's a back arrow, so a reset arrow that will reset your daily sanity.
I don't see any back arrow.
I can grab that for you. It's just right below build.
Below builds. I don't see build anywhere.
Do you see movement, build, damage bonus, and armor below your hit points, magic points, luck, and sanity?
Oh yeah, that's too low for the character sheet to be able to read it. Because that's clipping into the bottom of the web page.
Are you popped out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you pop back in, you'll see it.
Well, I can't make it. There's no way to make it small enough to see the bottom.
Okay. I can go ahead and reset that for you. All done. Let me take off your indefinite insanity.
What exactly happened on board the ship?
You will find out more because the mystery is not over.
Oh no!
You have some leads.
I feel like we have a good idea. For some reason, these guys are messing with some things that they shouldn't have been. They summoned this creature, and then it caused a storm and started to kill people on board the ship.
I think this guy, this Sebastian, from what the Michelle said, they whether intentionally or not uncovered something, and then they created a plan to free this thing.
And then
everyone on the ship was like, they were the pure saps whose blood will be sacrificed to bring this thing to life.
So then this cult / religious organization known as the Order of the Stone wants to stop them from accomplishing whatever their plan is.
Yeah,
that's the gist of it right there.
So, this. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say you have a couple leads going forward. That you found there's the names on that manifest, the people that were in that room, and you found that letter, something about the maybe another ship and a date and time, as though maybe that was a way off of this ship for the people in that room. And definitely you have the name of Nicholas Sebastian, the professor. He was the one. It looks as though, looking at that ship's manifest, as though the people in that room were either students or laborers, probably from that archaeological dig that Michelle mentioned.
Yeah.
He's probably heading up that dig. He's probably the one you need to talk to.
For sure.
But as far as anyone knows, he was lost at sea. His body was never found. The ship is at the bottom of the ocean. But maybe you can look into that.
We got have a wake for our comrades, our colleagues, our shipmates on the ship, including your man's dad. Pay our respects.
Yeah, there will be a service, I'm sure, and it will do you some good to attend that service where you can bid farewell to your shipmates. But now, Gaspar and Paul, you are out of work, and Portia, your cousin is dead, and you have got this book, this little scroll fragment that the more you read, the more intrigued you become. Michelle goes her separate ways, but she tells you, Portia, that she will be in contact with you. And that's where we end the session.
Good stuff.
Yay!
Good stuff. So
yeah, well done, everyone.
Yeah, you passed part 1. There's 3 parts. And so part 2 should just take 1 session. And then part 3 will take either 1 or 2 sessions. So you have done well. The good news is you don't need to go on a big ship anymore. So that part's over. Excellent. We've got...
Wait, then our sailor skills aren't really going to come in handy.
No, not anymore. Maybe a little bit for the next session, but probably not. Well, no, I lie. There could be something in the last session where that could come in handy. But for the most part, you're land-based.
Yeah, but what if what if a monster like slashes at Paul's jugular and then like blood goes all over the camera?
Ooh, that will probably happen at the end of the next session.
Ooh.
It's possible. um, speaking of timing, we've got a break. So I am at a convention next week. I will be running 16 hours of games. Why, I don't know.
Wow.
But I'm running a ton
Is somebody
of
gonna grease your palms with currency in exchange for running all those games?
free passes, even though then I have no time to run any games myself. But I'm taking my kids, and my kids will get to go and play a bunch of games. I just get to work for
Nice.
it.
Well, what if your kids grow up and then they betray you and sacrifice you to Cthulhu?
I would be a proud father if they did that.